Welcome everybody to Lost Harbor. I am your host, Nitsify, and also the DM. Happy or late April Fools, though nothing's happy about that. Unless you are happy, in that case, fuck you. We have our hosts and our other members, our other party members, our other crewmates here. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it straight up at you. Reed, we've got our dear man Reed, the frog in the box, also known as Usagi.
Hello.
We've also got Dylan, also known as Chrono. We have that little purple guy over there with the tongue. Yeah, that's Acrid, also known as Mollis.
Hi.
I'm gonna start making y'all introduce yourselves. And we've got Isa, aka Ublex.
What is up, gang? Today we are playing D&D.
We also have two guests. We have in behind the counter, staring at through your very soul, and contemplating whether they should put a bomb in it, is Anya, Acrid's girlfriend. And you look on the bottom right, there is a skeleton peering through the counter. That's Tony. Everybody say hi to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
I just realized something. It's kind of funny because in like the normal scene or your normal settings for this now, Nets.
Yeah.
Isn't there technically 3 different versions of Anya now?
Yes,
One on
there is.
Acrid, one on the bar, and now Anya herself.
Listen, we messed around maybe a little too much with the clone magic, and things may have gotten out of hand, okay? Minor illusions started becoming realistic, and that's where things start getting kind of funky. When minor
Anya,
illusions
can we
start
get a
becoming
comment?
real.
Anya, can we get a comment on how you feel about your duplicates?
I don't think she gives a fuck.
She's not here.
Oh.
She's AFK, perfect. Alright, either way, welcome. Okay, quick little recap for everybody who wasn't here for the last episode. You should go watch it. But in case you forgot, in the last episode, holy hell. So there was 2 fights that went on. One in the tavern, one in the forest clearing. That shit went down. Chrono, Ublex, and Mollis, as well as a new crew member, Shin, faced off against a bunch of navy that surrounded them in the clearing area, while Usagi fought for his dear life with Yori in a tavern against something that seemed to be seeking out Ublex. Some of the tavern patrons came in to help. An orc was killed, and the bartender was killed in the process. But they quickly made their escape out. Corey met up with them halfway, letting them know that the ship had been moved to the east side by Benjamin and Gildart. Pike is still out of commission right now. And as you got to the east side and met up with Chrono and his side of people, which was Ublex and Mollis and Shin, the group of you met up, ran to the east side, fatigued in the process, and finally got to the shore, found your ship in the mess that was going on of a fight between oceanic people, the people of the island, and the navy. In which you got to see an Anglerian fly overhead, get thrown through like a tree essentially. And a navy admiral was walking up and called a buster call on the island, having it literally blown to smithereens. You got onto your ship, made a daring escape, and actually got away successfully. Now as for the other navy, for the other people that were stuck in the mixture, the rest of the island people and the oceanic people, y'all don't fucking know. But you got out alive, which is what matters. That being said, we are now picking it back up where y'all have realized that you didn't stay at the island long enough for your compass to be able to redirect to your next destination. Meaning you will be sailing aimlessly until you can find a new island, so that you can hopefully stay there long enough to reset your compass. Or more importantly, your destination pose. Because there is something that I realized that I had been saying incorrectly. You guys do not have a north pose. There are different poses out there. Or technically in this case, it's simplified down, a compass. There is a north pose, which will always bring you around the north side down like a north lane to go around the world. There's east poses, west poses, south poses, and forever poses. I'm pretty sure that's obvious with how the north pose works, how the other 3 work. But forever pose always has a destination that it specifically will try and lead you to. You guys have a forever post. It will lead you to the Hell Islands, but nothing past that. So, that is where it will lead you. Which I don't know if I ever mentioned that. I don't think I did. But that is information that
it was hinted at.
It was hinted at. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's something that I feel like by now you guys would have known. So I figured I should throw it out there to you guys. But yeah, feel free to do whatever you want on this thing. You're kind of just like trying to find a way to find an island. Best of luck. Islands are in constant rotation.
Turn around.
You sure you want to do that?
Let's go back.
You want to go back to the Navy?
Like, go back, like, go in circles after they leave and just wait for the shit to reload. And they're like, cool, let's go.
But suddenly we get there and Acrid's like, hey guys, why don't we play a game of chicken with that Navy ship over there?
Let's play a game of chicken with that fucking fleet. We'll be fine.
It'll definitely move out of the way if we just try really hard.
Oh man! Oh, which reminds me, one other recap. Two people came back from the dead. Mollis and Mr. Whiskers.
Fun
Oh, but that's not
fact.
really a big deal compared to the others.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't really, it was like a normal thing. Just like with the Titan thing,
Oh.
it's pretty normal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's just another Tuesday, right?
I
there.
mean, we all know no one cares. I mean, still
Kronos
man.
sitting over there, the guy who made you vice captain.
Oh no, like, oh no, like it's the most like, oh god, it's funny. It's like, Chrono, what the fuck? What happened?
But yeah, feel free to go at it. What do you guys want to do in today's session? What is your plan?
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna start. Also, there's no music. Is there supposed to be music?
Oh, my bad. I forgot to put it on screen share for you guys. Apologies.
Bro.
That's always the one thing I forget, but it's because I'm like setting up so much shit. I do apologize. There we go.
Understandable. Okay, I'm gonna grab yours. There's like, there's some important training. You need to be able to spot things that are hidden. So I'm going to hide on this ship, and I need you to attempt to find me.
She would nod her head. She would go, I can do that.
Good. Close your eyes and count to 60.
1, 15,
I'm gonna.
12, 9,
Fucking
7,
Christ.
3.
I'm just standing there for a few seconds in disbelief. I'm just gonna go.
There ain't no fucking way.
Okay, so I'm going to hide on top of one of the shelves in the storage room and like put a fucking. I'm gonna
Okay.
hide on top of one of them.
You ever heard of horse on the shelf? Well, get ready. Here
Okay.
comes rabbit on a shelf.
And if she comes in, I'm gonna turn invisible.
Alright, I gotcha. So she will actually do her proper count. She was fucking with you. She
Oh,
isn't that
okay.
dumb.
Wow.
I'm
Smarter
going
than I gave
to...
her.
Oh?
She's smarter than I gave her credit for, and that's worrying.
Yeah, no, she has a 14 in intelligence.
Holy shit, she's smarter than me.
That's
I mean, think about it.
That's actually only 2 below me now that I think about it.
Yeah. I mean, she's got to have a way to be able to track you down, and she managed to stow away in your guys' ship for a while. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, she's going to
How
roll.
much fucking food has this woman stolen?
That's for you to figure out, and specifically for Ublex to figure out. Because there was Gildar, and then there was her. You guys had 2 stowaways.
Listen, man. She's a good.
We should check the ship more often. I'm realizing that. We should really, we should actually, go out of our way to check this ship.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys
Yeah,
never
exactly.
really properly explored it, so it just, yeah.
Well, yeah, especially now that I'm waiting for my stalker to show up.
Oh, man.
Well,
okay.
sorry, my impromptu bodyguard.
Your friend from work.
Yeah, that.
Alright, so I'm going to roll for her. That was the first roll.
Do I need to roll stealth for this?
Yes, you will. Because you're trying to
Okay.
hide. So it'll be her perception versus your stealth, essentially.
Are you kidding me? That's a 9!
Rip.
Fuck!
You did say you were going to cloak, so you'll technically get advantage, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm using roll 20 for the other roll, thanks.
Yeah. Just don't forget to take off your charge, obviously. But yeah.
Yep.
Dude, your rolls, man. Would you?
Oh my
there
God.
you go. You broke your mic.
Okay, to the viewing audience out there, I've talked to Reed for like, I think it's like over a year at this point, probably more. I have never heard him make that sound before.
Listen, I only make that sound when like I get a nat 20 at like a extremely important time.
I get it.
Apologies to
I get
headphone
loud.
users.
I get loud.
No, dude, I do the same. I get it.
I want to
Okay.
mention, I don't think they'll have to because so I have OBS set so it doesn't go past a certain decibel, so they should be
Oh,
fine.
good.
But
Oh, thank God.
I will mention
hate-
this: you broke your mic.
What? Yeah, that tends to happen. Whenever I get mad, whenever I get like loud, my mic peaks.
It's fine. It's fine. I find it funny. Okay. So because it's a nat 20, she didn't get a nat 20. She can't really compete with this. Because what is your natural dex modifier or your stealth modifier?
My natural stealth modifier
Yeah.
is +7.
Yeah, so what the nat 20 normally does is that it just takes that modifier and it doubles it and then adds on to the 20. So you essentially have a 34 in stealth right now. So she'd have to get
Yep.
above a 34 to see you. So
Which
yeah,
she can't.
yeah, no, she can't. So she kind of like looks around for a bit, but she doesn't really like. She does go into the storage room at one point, but she just doesn't see you. But yeah, she'll for the next hour she'll look around and then she'll eventually give up, essentially. But yeah, so while all that's going on, because I'm gonna be honest, that would be going on for quite a bit.
Yeah.
What else does anybody else plan to do?
I want to talk to this guy.
Oh, God.
Which guy?
I knew it
Oh,
was coming.
Shindale.
I
Okay.
knew it was coming.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, same.
He's.
Oh, God.
I want to mention this is
I-
within the same day that y'all have like escaped, so you still
Oh,
have your
it's the
fatigue
same day.
levels. Yeah, y'all
Am I
haven't.
still holding this man?
You're still holding. Actually, roll me an intelligence
No.
check.
Intelligence?
Cause you never said you let go. Roll me an intelligence check. See if you thought about it.
Oh no.
From what I
Oh.
understood,
Yeah.
from what
No.
I
Thought about it.
understood,
Uh huh.
from what I understood, he like forcibly took his hand away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait,
Like,
no,
you
you're
did-
right. You're right. He did
Yeah.
eventually
Yeah.
at the very end of the session. Never mind. You're fine. So like, I
Yeah,
want to
no,
mention.
he didn't wait. He didn't wait. He said, "Fucking let go."
So here's what's gonna
No.
happen then instead, right? So
No,
he
no, I
he
told
got
you
his
I
hand
was-
out of your hand eventually. You have continued to hold your hand up with that dirty 3 in intelligence. You've continued to hold your hand up like you're still holding his hand.
I haven't pulled it back?
You haven't pulled it back. You've just been holding your hand out.
It's like I had embarrassment for my own character. What the fuck?
All right. So what do you want to talk to him about?
No, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so
So you're gonna slime away, or you just gonna be like, nah.
Oh shit, bro, you were using that? Yo, my bad.
You see that?
Okay,
Your
so what
hands
do you,
are really nice.
is that what you
I forgot
say?
your name.
Is that what you said?
Wait.
Okay.
I'm a blob right now. I'm gonna switch forms. And I was just holding out my blob hand, dude.
Okay, so the monk Shen, he would just kind of look to you and go, "Oh, hey, I got a cat now. Cool. Hey, buddy.
Congrats.
Hey, welcome. You forced your way into my
Got a
room
cat.
yet
That
again."
was a character.
No, that was not in character.
And
That's
then in came Mr. Whiskers.
Oh man, no. You just see him just kind of look to you and go, "Thank you." It's that thing of like, it is obvious this man does not probably say too much normally. That's not much of an insight check. That's just like a natural, like, some people kind of just give that vibe off. This is one of those people that probably don't talk much unless you give them a reason to.
Apparently, you're just confusing him.
Yeah, yeah.
Confusing
Like, he can't really bounce off what you said, but it is just like I mean, thank you, but also my hand.
My hand. Okay, I'm gonna get to know you later, but I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go make food.
Alright, yeah, you can go slime off and go make some food.
I'm gonna make cabbage soup
Hell
with
yeah.
fish.
There you go. Yeah, you can make some cabbage
It's gonna
soup
be
with fish.
so stinky.
Yeah, it's gonna stink. It really is. I want to mention it's like maybe like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. around this time. So,
Oh, that's my
Holy
performance.
shit.
cause y'all kind of left the island when it was like a little bit past midday. So you're talking like maybe like 2 or 3. Boats don't travel insanely fast, and you guys did have a chase for a good while there. So it's around like 7 p.m. I'd say probably.
Okay,
like,
good.
sun
That wasn't
starting
my
to
actual
set,
roll.
that
I
sort of
rolled a
thing.
15 for performance.
All right, yeah, you know what? It's not gonna get you inspiration when people eat your food, but it's at least good food at the end of the day.
What was the +7?
That was an accident.
Oh,
Yeah, that
damn,
was-
you got a
that was
nat
my fault.
18 for that one.
Oh,
That's so
man.
fucked.
That does actually suck, but you know what?
Good
I'm
roll,
gonna say this
bad
because
roll.
you fucked it up, and I normally will not do this, but just because if I'm gonna be genuinely honest, you roll horribly almost all the time. Eventually, if you keep rolling this way, you might end up getting a feat that can be gained by this called Lucky. I'm being honest here.
Yes, the DM feels bad for me.
Yeah, this
That-
happens.
This is something I've done in the past, where people are constantly bad rollers. I just give them lucky feet eventually.
Oh my god.
You are probably the worst roller out of the group, and I feel really bad for you. So you might get lucky soon enough if this keeps going.
Do cool stuff.
In
but
Mario
I rolled
terms-
good.
In Mario terms, they're basically getting the equivalent of the P-Wink.
Yeah. So here's what I'll do with that 25 though, because you didn't mean to roll it. What was that +2 specifically?
3. It's actually +3. That was that plus.
Oh, so
seven
you just
is
put
an
the wrong
accident.
number in then.
Yeah.
Then we'll just do this. We'll just, instead of taking that nat 12 +3, we'll take that nat 18, and we'll just add a +3 instead of a +7. So that would have
That's
been a
gonna
21.
be a really good roll. Smart.
Yeah, so I'd say the first 2 people that eat the food can get inspiration from this with a nat 20, with a dirty 21.
I'm gonna bring a bowl to that guy.
Yeah.
So it's really just whoever wants it, you better get it now if you want that inspiration.
Guess what, fuckers?
I'll
I
take
got
it.
high powers. I'm getting there first.
How
Wait,
many
are you
servings is it?
Wait, are you making salad?
I don't have any lettuce. I still don't have lettuce.
Fuck.
I'll mention
Damn it, I
this.
can't get high.
I want to mention this by the way as well. You're currently hiding. So unless you
Oh,
come
right.
out of hiding, which would give you away.
Nope. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Um,
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah. So, sadly, you probably won't be able to get it unless they leave it sitting there for an hour.
I'm a
Because it's the
human
first 2
boy
people
man
that
now.
eat it. So Chrono, we know you'll grab it. Mollis, would you be going for the salad anytime soon? The cabbage salad, essentially?
Would he? I don't know how hungry he'd be since he just got respawned.
He has 2 levels of fatigue. Yeah, I don't know. It's really up to you.
Yeah, he'd go get food so he can get rid of his fucking exhaustion.
That's fair enough. The food will take off like a level of exhaustion essentially for anybody that eats it.
Go.
Yeah. So that means for anybody who had like 2 levels of exhaustion, you'll probably be able to sleep the rest off and get rid of
Yeah.
it the next day.
Recover 1 level of exhaustion during this rest. Requires food and drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can essentially just kind of chow down on the food. Is there anything else you wish to do within this day?
I'm gonna
Everyone-
save a food bowl and give it to that guy.
Hell yeah. Are you going to give him one of
Fucking
the first
huh.
2 bowls? Or is it...
No, it's gonna be the third one.
Okay, the third
I don't know.
one,
Not the
understood.
first 2. Hell no. Oh no.
I see how it is. Yeah.
Dude, it's the most like the captain and the vice captain grab food. She's like, okay, now I can take some.
Yeah.
I'm away.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just still sitting in that same corner, just kind of like, well, not sitting, he's kind of just standing around that same corner, just essentially just whittling away at something. Yeah,
I made you some cabbage soup.
thank you.
Like
I
so
appreciate it.
small.
I just actively pictured Ublex holding it up and shrinking as they smoke, just like condensing their body to make them smaller.
So it's like,
I was 5 foot but turned to 4 foot at the end of the conversation.
Can I just throw something out there? If anyone ever genuinely wants to make fan art for this series, can there just be one of like small Ublex holding the plate with the caption "Spare Coochie"?
Spare coochie.
Oh my god.
that is wild. I love that. I want to.
Oh my god.
I want to mention. So, like, are you still in your human form? Because I know you were when you shook his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, like, you shrunk yourself
I'm human
down
boy
to, like,
man.
Yeah, you're human boy man, which you stand at 5 feet when you do that, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So if you shrink yourself down to 4 feet, that means you basically just make yourself into like a slightly wide version of like the white Putin meme, essentially. So you're kind of just like you're like slightly chunky. But yeah, no, you do that. He would take it. It's just a simple thank you, I appreciate it type of thing.
Max is gonna sit down right next to him and just watch what he's doing.
he'd start digging into like the food lightly, and again he's pretty fucking quiet, but he would eventually just take a look and go, is everything okay?
I just love how much this guy's like, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? And you fucking answer so I can get that over with so you can leave me alone.
You know what Fredo would probably do in this case? He would probably just kind of walk out into the main deck, just eating, and seeing this whole situation, get behind Ublex, and he would just make like a really awkward signal of something like, do you want help?
Ublex just shakes his head and keeps staring.
He just kind of
Chrono's
looks
mesmerized.
he just kind of looks at Chrono and just throws a shrug like, I don't know. I
don't know what's going on. I don't know what the
I
fuck
just
this thing
joined.
is.
Chrono just kind of shrugs back and just walks
Ublex
around
says,
while eating.
I won't hurt you.
Oh my god.
He raises an eyebrow, and he would just go, I would hope not. We are crewmates.
We're mates!
Oh my god, why did you say that?
I'm fucking sorry. What?
We're crewmates.
We're
They're part of the same crew.
What?
What the fuck?
Don't you have a
did
girlfriend
she
already?
scream?
Yeah.
I don't know
Girl.
if she screamed.
That, like, I am just sitting, Moss is just looking up like, the fuck was just yelled?
I'm pretty
What
sure.
the fuck is going on?
I'm pretty sure. Usagi hears this and he's just like, doesn't she have a girlfriend already? Don't they have a girlfriend already?
Ublex has established that they have a girlfriend. I don't think Ublex has ever made it past any zone.
Frodo just kind of walks back into the kitchen
Alright,
where
yeah,
Lawless is,
yeah.
and he's just gonna say, don't ask.
I'm
Alright, yeah, you haven't kissed your girlfriend yet.
I have a girlfriend!
I'm talking about Karori, you dingus. Anyway,
Moss is just gonna make his way up, just all the way around, and he's just gonna make his way up to the dwarf.
Okay.
And just sit up here and give him food.
He just kind of look to you, and he's currently downing yet another mug. He would just look to you and just go, food, appreciate it. And just kind of like grab it. And it's like one of those things where, I'm imagining this has probably been put into a bowl.
Yeah.
He kind of just opens his mouth, and instead of using a spoon like a normal person, he downs it like milk, or like in a bowl of cereal type of thing. Like he just fucking dumps it in his mouth, like just a portion of it.
Yes, exactly as I expect this man to eat.
Yeah, there was like a piece of lettuce just like sticking out of his mouth. It's like in between like the mustache and like the beard, just like it's like slowly getting sucked into the mouth as he's like chewing.
Ah, yes. As I expect this dwarf to fucking eat. Oh, God.
Oh man. You would
So
very yeah.
Moss would be sitting up there
Yeah.
as he's eating.
So I'll
And he's
mention,
eating his own food.
I'll mention some fun little activities that you'll be able to see from that point of view while you're hanging out with the dwarf, because you're at like one of the highest points besides the crow areas. Because the wheel has like a little bit of, a lift, so they can see where they're driving.
At least attempt.
Yeah. So like obviously the lowest point of the ship is in the middle area, and then like the second highest point is like the front hull, and then the highest point without even counting crow's nest is that back area where they have the steering wheel and all that. I don't know the exact, wordings for ships, and I need to look more into that, but I am horrible at memorizing stuff, so we'll see if I can actually remember that to begin with. But essentially, like, just looking around, you can still see Ublex doing a little chat, or not chat, really just kind of staring at this guy who's been eating, like the new guy. Yeah, you can see Mr. Whiskers, who is kind of just, like, curled up in the middle of the deck. Like, in the most inconvenient area. Like, he's done that thing where cats, like, where the sunlight's coming down and they just full-on stretch out, like, on his back, like legs are just kind of out like a starfish.
Yes. He is a cat. He is inconvenient.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You can see that Karori is just having an idle chat with, Yori. Those weirdly rhyme. Benjamin is up in the crow's nest. He has already gotten himself food. And the Navy lady hasn't really fucking moved. She's just kind of stayed in this one little area near the kitchen doorway, and in between the kitchen doorway and one of the stairs leading up to, like, the wheel area, essentially. They're just kind of pinned between those spots in the crow nest, essentially. Just, like, in this weird triangle spot.
I think Ublex is gonna go fishing.
Do you want to go? Okay, here we go. Roll me a survival check.
Not one, I dare you.
You got this. Come on.
Go overboard again, I fucking dare you. We will leave you behind again.
God, don't fall over. Don't.
They're rolling that.
That's a
Okay.
fucking 9.
Okay.
That's a fucking 9.
So I will. So here's the thing, right? You're gonna start fishing, and you will eventually be able. You're fishing for a while, and you're not finding anything next. So you'll be able to roll again in another 30 minutes.
Okay.
So within these 30 minutes, is there anything else you guys do as you see Ublex finally stop staring at this man and begin fishing beside him while he's trying to eat?
Alright, very simple. Training. Kronos gonna go on the Cronus, take his
Okay.
shirt off, and he's gonna do full vertical one-armed push-ups on the edge of the crow's nest.
Nice
Okay.
abs, Kronos.
So roll me
Fuck
an
this up.
athletics check,
I can do that.
and then
Cracks
roll
his
me
jaw
an
and falls.
acrobatics check.
I
Oh,
can do that.
Shit.
That's a 22,
Okay.
and that's a 17.
Okay. So this is halfway through your sets, and you're gonna have to roll this again pretty soon here. Through
Okay.
the first half of your sets, you are, doing it pretty well. You're keeping your balance. Your muscles aren't feeling like they're gonna give out yet, but they do feel like they're starting to burn. So you're kind of just shifting in between. You focus on one arm first, your right arm, and then you go to your left arm. That's your first set. If you want to make proper progress with your muscles, that would be 3 sets that you need to do of this to actually really get any actual, progress with this. So you will do your second set now. So roll me another acrobatics and athletics.
Boom. The fuck.
Okay, so here's what happens. It's not
Okay.
like your muscles give out. You get up on the thing. You're like you take that minute to kind of relax, in between sets like you should, and you're like, all right, I think I'm ready for the next one. And you start lifting yourself up, and at first you're standing up on it, you're getting yourself you're standing up on your feet at first on top of the railing of this thing. All right, let's go for this second bit. Let's go for the second set. You begin to lean in for the handstand. Your feet leave the ground, and a gust of wind hits you. And and when I say gust of wind, it's not it's like a 5-mile breeze.
Whoosh.
No, this 25-mile-per-hour wind comes rushing in, as like you were trying to start to stabilize yourself, and then you just feel a gush as your hands leave the rails, and
Oh, no.
you spiral down. This thing, Mara mentioned, if I remember correctly, I said the main crow's nest, the one that Benjamin's at, is 15 feet tall. This is the 10-foot tall one. So you go 10 feet down and crash on your back onto the ship. Now here's what I'm gonna have you do. This is a nat 1, and this is where this is gonna come into play.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you roll a dex save.
Okay. That's a 14.
14. Okay, so you're not gonna land on your head at least. So you don't actually have a shot getting an injury. That was an actual possibility. So you basically essentially land on like your back. So it's still gonna hurt. I'm going to roll some damage here.
So how this would probably go is whoever's like probably just on the main deck really is just gonna kind of hear just a casual, "Oh fuck!"
And then
I'm gonna be honest. I totally expected like, so you fall off and you go rolling down the ropes and fall into the water.
I thought I was gonna go for a minute.
Yeah, me too.
God.
And I'm just sitting there like, I'm so glad I'm on the top deck so I can very easily get into the water.
oh, man.
God damn it.
So you want to know a fun fact about this. You've taken 3 bludgeoning damage, but you're realizing that that was halved.
Okay. So,
Because
like,
a certain someone has been smushed underneath you because they tried to teleport to catch you.
what?
Because Yori,
You can switch my apprentice.
because Yori,
God.
who was at the time when you took your shirt off, started staring.
Are you seriously my apprentice?
No.
Yuri is underneath
close.
you on her back, and she took the full front of damage, which is 6.
Oh no!
Ublex is looking over and Kira's
Flawless
shaking his head.
restraint check.
So I would have mentioned this.
Distracted.
So everybody heard the
There we go.
scream from from Chrono. Only Chrono, because of how quiet this was, would be able to hear this. Actually, you know what, Usagi, because you're a rabbit folk, you have a shot hearing this because of your ears. Roll me specifically a perception check.
Oh, Christ God.
Chrono can hear it because it's like
Okay.
right beside him.
That's a nat 20.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So
Another
so
Third eye has been opened, Reed.
third.
I sense a threat to my apprentice.
So literally, like, you hear the oh god, and you in the back of your mind, for some reason, Usagi, you feel like as if something's about to happen to Yori. Like it's like it's that like gut feeling of like, wait, hold up, and then you hear you and Chrono hear a fucking squeak.
Wait, what kind of
Okay.
squeak?
It is like. I mean, like, I wish I had I need to add this into a soundboard now because I want just like a rubber ducky squeak. But it's essentially just like wind knocked out of your stomach, essentially. Wind knocked out of your chest, like a. Yeah.
Okay, so
So at this
Frodo
point, I get up, I like from the surface, just like, what happened?
Proto would just kind of get up.
I just see like Chrono like smooshing. Alright, now I'm curious. What kind of fucking position did he land in?
He's on his back.
So essentially, he landed on his back, and she landed on her back because she tried catching him and wasn't able to hold the weight. Also, because her positioning was horrible. I rolled her in athletics, and she rolled also a nat 1. So she also.
Oh my god.
So Chrono,
She appeared and just looked up.
Chrono would just kind of slowly get up, rub at his head, and just go, why did I think training up there was a good idea? Oh, Yori, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
What are you doing there? Come on, come on.
No,
He
I'm
kind of leans down to like try to pick her up.
Yeah. She'll take the hand, she's been like, it's like a day, so for once she's not freaking out. But like, it is very much like, I'm good, I think.
I'd like to think this is when Chrono realizes Usagi is right there, and he's just gonna panic, get flustered, and say, "That's not what it looks like, Usagi!"
Miles is just watching this chuckling.
I don't even have anything to say, really.
Oh god, here comes the cat. Oh god, here comes the cat. Oh dear, here comes the inchworm.
No, he's just gonna completely ignore Chrono. So, oh dear, you might want to put some ice on that.
We don't want
Have it-
trouble.
Oh, we don't. Oh darn it, we don't have any ice on the ship, do we?
Buskers, I swear!
Oh god, okay, so I will be completely honest, a bit of it cut out on my end for what you said on that last bit, Usagi, and I do apologize.
Oh dear, I might want to put some ice on that. Although I don't think we have any ice on this ship.
It's fine, I can deal without it. I mean, worst scenario, I have some light healing magic, I think. I gotta look through my stuff again.
Oh, wait, no, that's not necessary. Okay, so I've actually been working on a sort of method to heal others using my time fruit abilities.
Okay.
This might be a little odd, though. I have not tested this yet, but I mean it's probably fine. It's probably fine.
Can I hear
hang
this?
on.
Can I hear this?
Let me
I'm
see
gonna
how
be
far
honest.
you are. Hold on.
Okay, so
50 feet. I'd say roll me a perception check. The DC won't be high.
Okay, cool. Because I know what Mollis is doing if he's heard all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Mollis. I know what he's doing.
Okay.
No, I hear nothing. I got an 11.
Yeah, the DC was literally 12.
Cool. So I'm just talking to the dwarf.
That's
The odds that I saw him fall are pretty high.
Yeah, you probably saw all of it happen. You just can't hear what's going on.
It's just the most like Mollis is like, I fucking God, whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, but yeah,
So-
what's up, Chrono?
So, for the audience who doesn't know, seeing as we don't really have someone with dedicated healing abilities, and we recently hit level
Well,
to pick Way of the Mercy as my subclass, I mean, it's not gonna be a crazy amount of healing, but it's just gonna be good to just have that as an emergency ready kind of deal.
because right now, your only healer, your actual medic, is currently severely injured.
Exactly.
The
So
doctor is dying.
So how this is gonna go is I'm going to spend a key point to use, as it's called, Hand of Healing. So, oh wow, she gets all her HP back. So
Nice.
how's this gonna flavor is
You
Chrono
punch her.
kind of like stretches his arms really quick. He manifests a gear in his left hand, and he just says, "Well, there's really no way to sugarcoat this." So he just kind of slaps it on her shoulder. And how this effectively works is the time gear that Chrono used on Yuri kind of basically helped start rewinding the damage she took, where kind of restoring her body to a healthier state. And while this is going on,
Ew.
Yuri has this like
Ew.
light green aura to her. And after it goes away, Chrono says, do you feel better now?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it worked! Yes! Oh,
I
I heal
just
people with my powers. This is so cool. I should get back to training. And he's gonna climb back up to the crow's nest.
No, guy, here we go.
I want to mention, I feel like Mollis heard the oh fuck and the yay it worked as he saw him punch Yori. And really, I think only the one that would hear this is the dwarf. And Mollis is saying like, what do you mean you used something untested? Like, it's the most like test it on yourself first. Like make sure it works before using it on someone. Well,
Hey, Yuri's okay now. She has our HP back.
Gilder, we're just gonna look at you and go, I mean, he is the captain.
It's really just almost, he's like, what do you mean? Yeah, no, you're right, but still. Like, it's almost like he's not questioning it. He's not questioning it at all. It's almost like, fucking why, though?
If it
Yeah,
was
that's
any
right,
other
I'm the
crewmate, I'd have to
captain.
wring
You
their
can't.
neck.
Okay.
It's almost like anyone else. He's punching them.
Yeah.
But...
Chrono would just kind of look a bit embarrassed after his random emotional outburst, and to the Yori, Usagi, and Whiskers point of views. And as he hops back, he is going to do a different type of workout now, where he's just gonna kind of, how should I put this? Extreme sit-ups.
What?
Okay.
He's basically gonna kind of like sit on the edge of the crow's nest. He kind of just lets his top half sort of fall, and he's gonna do sit-ups that way.
So you mean hanging off of it and then doing essentially just hanging sit-ups?
Yes.
Okay. That makes more sense. You should just call it that probably instead of extreme sit-ups, because it's pretty straightforward.
Well, problem
Wallace.
is, it doesn't sound that cool.
Damn. I gotcha.
No, that's fair. Though.
So Wallace is gonna shout, hey, maybe do that over where the ropes are.
Chrono's gonna shout back. It's fine.
All right, roll me an acrobatics first. You gotta make sure you put your legs in. Okay.
Okay, that's a 14.
And roll me an athletics.
Okay, that's a 25.
Okay. It's a 14. It'll do for now. You get into like half of your reps, and then you realize your foot begins to slip. You should probably pull yourself back up. You can keep going throughout the rest of this set if you want.
Could I try to re-roll to like, kind of like a do or die, like re-roll to fix it, but if I don't meet the DC, I fall?
I really want to crack down more on how it's supposed to be used properly to a degree.
Fair.
I'm gonna have to say no for this. I want to try and keep. While I do like to see the creativity with stuff, I want to try and crack down more on like not letting it get too out of hand. Because sometimes, I will be honest, sometimes the rewind does get a bit out of hand at times.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to imply I was going to use the rewind, by the way, for the record, but
Yeah.
I do get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, in that case, yeah, he would pull himself back up.
Gotcha. If it was anything drastic and it happened and you wanted to rewind it, I'd be more fine with it. Like, okay, you make a jump and you don't make it. Like, okay, rewind. I realize I can't do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I think for something like this, I don't think it would quite make too much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, you can just pull yourself back up. I'm not going to make you continue doing rolls for that, because I don't want to keep just dragging you on towards just having to re-roll over and over. But essentially, you'll be able to do like the rest of them. You just have to like make sure you hook your ankles and your feet around the like edge essentially properly, as you'll just like continue doing your strength checks essentially.
Does Yori keep staring?
No, Yori's going to go back to dealing with Koroi.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, unless like Usagi's gonna try and talk to her about anything else, because I mean it's that weird thing of like she was already talking with Koroi, but so it's kind of like think she dropped her conversation midway. But if you wish to talk to her about something, you can.
I think perhaps I think perhaps after getting nearly crushed by a crewmate, let's lay off the train a little bit.
Fair.
Instead, what do I do?
Mr. Whiskers is just gonna kind of noodle snake his way up onto the ropes halfway and just kind of hang out on the ropes. Dang.
I
I like to imagine, like, at one. Sorry, like at
I
one
just
point.
realized I
Chrono's
never
workout-
properly I just realized I never properly investigated that one part of the ship where we found a dead body. Maybe we should. I'm gonna go look there.
You can check
we
that
just
in a bit.
We just kind of found the dead body and then left it, and like just left that
true.
space
The
alone.
normal
So
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the
Now
thing you were
I'm gonna
saying?
go
real
in
quick,
there.
Marno?
I like to imagine, like, at one part or point during the workout when he kind of like pulls himself up, he just sees Mr. Whiskers probably staring at him. He just kind of goes, "What's up, bud?"
I want to mention he's hanging off like one of the rope bits that go around horizontally that connects two of the other ropes that are like going directly up. That connects onto the crow's nest. He's hanging off that like a towel. So like the middle of his stomach is just kind of hanging off. He's just dangling.
He would just still kind of go like, "What's up, bud?"
What's up? Chillin'.
Yeah.
That's all he says.
Okay, that's the end of that.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Yeah, you can roll me the investigation though, Yusaki. I just wanted to get that out of the way because he was actively talking about something before that came up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go basically down to near like the area. You can open up the trap door, and you can check. I guess just roll me an investigation, see if you find anything interesting down there. But essentially, when you go down there, you're gonna have to go down this like pretty disgusting like ladder, because again, bugs build up because of a corpse. So it's one of those things like you're going down there. There's just active.
Oh my
like,
god, that's a nat one.
Nat one, right? So when you get this nat one, you start heading down there, and as soon as you start climbing down this ladder, there's like some leftover maggots from before. And they just start getting up onto you again. They just, it's like, you grabbed onto the ladder, it's immediately like, they just fucking swarm your right hand. It's like, oh my god.
It's like, nope, no thank you.
Yeah.
I need to get someone else to do that instead.
Oh my
by,
god.
By the way, if that is it for everybody, I say by now it's like 8:30. Right, Ublex, you had time to do two more survival checks, so give me 2 more. For your fishing.
While also spending his time talking to the dwarf.
Hell yeah. That's a 10.
Just kind of trying to learn
Hell
who
yeah.
the fuck this guy is.
But once we get this fishing thing, we can hit that
Damn,
up.
I'm low rolling.
Dude, you are getting so unlucky with the fishing. Okay. So, I will...
You
because
find a boat.
with a 12, I'll roll to see if you find anything. It's just that the DC will be a lot higher if a fish grabs onto that. That's the way I'm gonna run that. So let me see. And with a natural 2, there will be no fish.
It's a brick. It steals the pole.
That is really unlucky. That is really unlucky. I want to mention, by the way, you guys had 3 fishing poles. Those were from Hemfind people. When they loaded up your ship, they gave you some like fishing poles. You lost 1 because you fell overboard before. So you're down to 2 fishing poles.
Oh god. Fuck.
Which I want to mention. Rations are going to be something you want to be taking care of and make sure you're keeping on top of it. Because when you run the rations, if you haven't found an island by then, you better be making sure you're finding fish.
Oh boy.
Gang, we should go fishing.
Otherwise, y'all gonna go on starvation.
How well is Ublex keeping track of our fucking rations?
let's mark that down right now. How much food do you have left in the kitchen?
Christ.
We have 1 salmon. We have rice. We have bread. We have now cabbage soup. We don't have any more cabbages.
Okay.
Wait, how many
So-
cabbages went into the soup?
1 whole cabbage.
That
you
checks
leave
out.
bottle.
You used a whole cabbage head,
bottle.
that's fair. Okay.
Then the rest of the stuff, I'm guessing we would have.
Yeah, you
Salt,
have
water,
a
seasonings
decent
like that, you know.
you have a decent crew, so like considering the size, you would need a whole cabbage head. So you have some rice left. You have what was the other bit?
1 salmon. Still have 1 salmon left.
1 salmon. So that's for 1 person.
Guys, we are
And is
getting
that it?
gang, we are getting astronomically low. Yeah.
Oh.
That's good art.
I
by the
never
way.
really even
Yeah.
asked like what else we had still. Like I
So
just
like
going off of what I bought.
you guys did have actually. Let me roll see if they're even still good, because the things you had were vegetables, and they've been sitting in barrels.
damn.
Okay, the potatoes have gone bad. They have molded over.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Chrono, can you use your thing to rewind on that?
I'm pretty sure my powers don't work quite like that.
Right, anyway.
You just rewind it so there's a little bit less malt.
I don't know why, but the idea of applying a 1d4 plus 3 to healing to moldy potatoes is a really funny sentence to me.
So what you okay? So perhaps you can use that to if they'd only gone if they'd been like dropped on the floor or something and there are potential uses for this power and I will get to work thinking of some.
All right. There was one other vegetable you guys did have.
I mean, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, no, the other vegetable, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it was like carrots or something.
Guys, we're gonna die!
I want to mention that was with a nat 1. So what you find is that you open up this like barrel, and you realize those carrots have not been just covered with mold, but there's now mushrooms growing in that barrel.
Are the
This is
mushrooms
like an
edible?
episode. This is like an
mushrooms
One Piece episode.
Nature
What if the
check.
mushrooms are good?
Ublex, do you show these mushrooms to anyone?
Oh goodness, gotta make sure these mushrooms taste good. Wait, I can eat them, but I'm immune to poison! Wait, but I wouldn't know what.
You're immune to poison damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if it was good for you guys. Oh,
Ublex eats a bad mushroom, turns from blue to green.
Yeah.
It's like a video game status effect.
Oh man. Okay, so do you want to try one of these? Do you want to try and roll a nature check on them? Or are you just gonna say fuck it, we ball?
Oh boy, here we
What's
go.
my nature? I have +1 nature.
You have +4 nature. You can roll a nature check if you want. Or you
I have
can
a
just say...
+3.
That is also an option, but
Can I
Usagi,
roll?
it would have to be brought to Usagi's attention. Would Ublex bring that to Usagi's attention?
Probably not.
Okay,
'Cause it's,
okay.
It's Ublex.
I
It
rolled
doesn't
a-
seem.
Would you roll?
Oh great.
Oh, you roll a 4.
Oh hell no.
Oh boy.
So you're looking at these mushrooms and you're thinking back head, yeah, these are edible.
Oh, they're
Swear.
poisonous.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. These actually genuinely could be edible, but because of what they got, it could be edible and it could not be.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
saying
it's
they are
the-
bad. It's just more of like a
No,
as far as I'm
yeah,
concerned.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I-
It's the
I'm not
definition of
smart,
oh god.
fresh out the womb or something like that.
Oh man.
Eldritch womb or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how it came to life.
That is fair. All right. Yeah. So
I'm gonna alert you guys. Hey guys, we have mushrooms growing, but I don't know if they taste good.
the druid takes interest.
Gang, we have shrooms. I don't know if they're
Shrooms?
psychedelic,
Shrooms?
poisonous, or
Shrooms?
edible.
Shrooms.
Oh.
Mr. Whiskers is running in. Shrooms.
No,
Shrooms.
no, whiskers.
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 He
Whiskers,
takes
do
a
not
deep
eat it.
sniff.
I was like up on it.
You know what's funny? The druid only has a +2 to nature.
Fuck you, me.
I just looked at his sheet. He has a +2 to nature. So this dirty 4. You see him sniff and go, yeah, he's edible.
That is the shittiest druid ever.
Are you sure they're edible, Mr. Whiskers? Mr. Whiskers, are you sure?
Oh yeah, it's definitely edible. I mean, look at those things.
Mr. Whiskers,
All
you're so
right,
cute. I wanna
Mollis
look
is
like you.
walking down the stairs and going down.
God, tell me with confidence.
I want to mention,
Fuck you, mean.
for once, you see the Navy person like standing up, not in the corner, and it is the more like, I don't want to be poisoned, like type
Guys,
of
we
look
should
of
give it to our
concern.
hostage. Guys, we should
Brother.
Mollis is looking at her like, you wanna check? I'm not good with plants.
We have to give it to our hostage.
I want to mention, Mollis would actually look at her and be like, if you want to check, you can. I don't know surface plants. He's sitting there like, I don't know shit about surface shit. I'm from the undersea. I don't know what these even are.
Oh god. She would just kind of just groan and just give it here. And she's going to roll a nature check with her +2. because she is a monk.
I have a +1. Trust me, I don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure I'm disadvantaged because I'm a fucking undersea person.
Weirdly enough, she actually rolled well, but it is not well enough.
I will give it a shot since I did look at it.
That is fair. Yeah, she's looking at it, but she's really just like cocking her head at it, like I don't
8.
know.
I got an 8.
You look at this, you're like, this has gotta be edible, surely.
Okay, you know what? So
Does anyone know plants? Because I
Right.
sure as fuck don't.
So here's what's gonna happen from Kronos' side. From nowhere, after this like conga line of non-biology tries to identify the mushroom,
Oh my god.
Kronos is gonna walk down and he's just gonna go, "Oh, hey, didn't know anyone else here. Just came here cool for a minute. Are those mushrooms?" And on that note, I'm going to make a nature roll next.
Roll me a nature
I wonder
roll.
if there's the shoes
I-
that make you high.
Okay, that's 15.
That's not enough. You look at it and you're like, man, that's gotta be edible.
Beautiful man, help us!
I love the
Alright,
idea.
No. After hearing all this commotion, I'm gonna be like, oh boy, that doesn't look. I'm gonna come in and attempt to discern this.
Bro, we are all gonna die.
And with that 15, you look at the mushrooms and you think, wow, those has gotta be edible.
Number 15. Look at this.
I want to mention the reason why is because the only DC this would have been lower for was the druid, and the druid had shit nature. And also because it's a nat 1, the DC is naturally higher for these type of mushrooms specifically because they came from a nat 1.
I look over at the guy. I forgot
You-
to get his name.
You see Shindale, aka
Shindale,
Shin,
please,
come in
please.
and just start inspecting it. He doesn't say a fucking word.
Beautiful man, tell us. Beautiful
Okay.
man, please save me.
Okay. He's one
What
away
the
from
fuck
the
did you
DC.
do?
He's one away from the DC. He got a 16.
Shit.
God damn
He
it!
looks at it, and I'd say this is close enough for him to at least kind of like go, I'm not sure.
Thank you, beautiful man.
Alright, Moss is heading down to the storage. Do we have a fucking fishing net?
I feel like you would see Karori making her way. Go check. You roll me investigation for a fishing net.
The conga line continues.
Yeah.
Dude, we are fucked. We are
Oh,
so
God.
fucked.
Oh, Karori, what is your nature? Please tell me it's good. No, she looks at it, she's like, that's maybe edible.
God, no.
Alright, gang, I'm gonna cook it for myself and eat it. I'll take one for
Oh
the team.
god, okay.
Wait a
Uh-huh.
second, Ublex. Let me borrow these for a minute. And what I
Not
wanted
20 on investigation.
Okay, I'll give
Oh
you
my
your
God.
answer, but I want that
Why
to
couldn't
finish.
it be on the fucking nature? Why?
Chrono is gonna grab like the barrel really quick and he's gonna take it to the room where Pike is in and goes, "Hey, good morning, Pike. Weird question. Does
Yeah,
this look edible to you?" And can Pike roll a nature check?
he can. Okay, Pike.
Probably disadvantaged because of his injuries.
Yes, this is correct.
Oh my god.
Because he technically is working with a level 4 fatigue. I want to mention, he would have gotten this if he wasn't fatigued.
No!
Oh no!
Help action. Because that is.
It's too late for that.
I know. I
Um,
just realized. It's just the most we can't fucking get it.
He looks at it and he is like kind of like half awake and he looks at it, he stares at it for a bit and he's like, I think that's edible.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye. Go back to sleep. And he'll just kind of like scamper out of the room. Gets back to the non-biologist circle. It sets the barrel back down. It says,
Benjamin.
seems edible, I think.
Benjamin
I
is
don't-
currently in the kitchen when you walk in. He rolled a 6+2 in nature and goes, I think that's edible. I think.
Oh my god.
I told.
Y'all.
Wait.
Somebody pop a shroom. Let's see what happens.
I will take one for the team.
Okay.
We'll cook it first, though. I will cook
No,
it first and butter,
you know
salt,
what?
pepper.
Okay.
You know what? I'm fucking stubborn. I'm gonna take the barrel back with me. Hey Yori, does this look edible to you?
She is like, she's been like laying on her back staring into the sky, and she looks and goes, and just like fucking squirms over to the wall, gets up, and goes, barrel, yeah. And
Yeah,
she's
you
gonna
got it.
roll her
Yeah.
nature check. What is hers? She is a bard, so she does have like at least half proficiency with everything. She has a +3. That is a 14. She looks to you and goes,
God.
I don't know
damn
what
it.
mushroom that is, but it looks edible.
Oh
I
god.
got it. Thanks. Hey, go
So-
time. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
walk
Gildart?
up right to the wheel of the ship and go, hey, really quick, does this look edible to you?
His drunk ass would say yes.
He
my
looks
God.
to you and goes, one way to find out. And he grabs a handful of them and
No.
drops it in his mouth
Oh no.
and begins chewing.
Oh
Is
no. Well.
that safe?
And
But like, at least let me cook it first.
he's like it's one of those
Lord.
things where it is the loudest smacking, just the.
Oh my God.
You're committing yourself.
And he looks to you and goes, seems fine to me.
Okay. So
I guess it's
either
edible, Oobleck?
either he succeeded a con save and he's fine,
Or I
or
chose to roll at that very moment.
yeah, to fuck with us.
I
There was
do
a
that.
Yeah, there was a chance it's totally fine, or he succeeded a save, or they just don't affect dwarves.
I'm
Chrono
going
will
to
just-
cook one. I'm
Chrono
going to
will
cook
just
one
kind
and
of
eat it.
turn to
Okay.
you, Oobleck, to just go, I think it's fine. Here, I'll help you carry it back to the kitchen. Where would you want me to put it?
Right next to the stove. I'm gonna cook one and eat it.
Wait, I have an
I-
important image to post.
Oh boy.
I-
While you post
I
that,
just
keep going.
love
Mhm.
the absolute chaos.
Oh man. I will mention, by the way, while Uwix begins cooking this, from that nat 20 that you got for your investigation, Mollis,
Yeah.
something that you will notice is that Navy boats normally
Fucking
don't
raw
have
say-
fishing nets, but there is the fact that I'll just just lightly remind you, just lightly, that they normally, just in case for emergencies, will have fishing poles. Y'all hadn't probably checked, or like the one time you guys went around the ship with like doing like light perception checks, so you kind of every now and then kind of like little random things. You find that there's like 4 other fishing poles that you have found, so you're not up to 6 fishing poles at least.
Yeah.
But a Navy ship wouldn't have a reason for a fishing net. You would need a fisher boat normally. You would have had to steal one of those to actually like got to something like that. But yeah, you can cook up your little thing. You can cook up all your your nice little mushrooms.
I'm only making one.
You're only making
I'm
one.
just
That is correct.
Figure out if it tastes good or not.
Man. Yeah.
All
So
right,
go
we're
ahead.
all gonna die.
You're gonna cook it up. You're gonna bite into it, and it seems fine. Like there's no real problem with it. It seems to be like a normal mushroom.
I like to think Chrono's just kind of standing somewhat near while Ooblex cooks. He kind of has like the gear formed, and he just says, I am standing by on rewinding time if you need it, by the way.
Do you notice anything off with me? It tasted fine.
You look like yourself.
How long will you
No.
wait to check for effects? That's another question.
Oh
Oh
shit.
god, wait.
Five
I'd
minutes?
assume an hour to 5 minutes.
Okay. So 5 minutes go by, nothing happens. 10 minutes go by, nothing happens. 15 minutes go by, nothing happens. 20
Start
minutes go by, you
hallucinating?
start feeling a little like, ooh. 25 minutes
Did
go
I
no.
go
by,
take a shit?
and it feels like the colors around you are kind of changing a little bit.
Oh no.
30 minutes go by, right? And
Oh,
things are
Our
starting to get a
dwarf-
little weird. Things are
Our
really.
dwarf friend!
It
Oh, no.
feels like the ground isn't stable, and not that it already isn't because you're on a ship, but it feels more tipsy than normal.
These are
And then-
psychedelic shrooms!
And
Yes!
then 40 minutes go by, and you start seeing, like, these pairs of eyes begin to grow on the walls.
Oh god.
Oh god, this is a bad trip, gang!
45 minutes go by.
The
and
dwarf.
You can
The
Like
dwarf. The dwarf.
roll
Hey,
me
guys.
roll me a history check real quick. Ooblex.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. Ublex, you're kind of moving a bit oddly, even for your standards as a slime.
This is slime.
I can't comprehend what you're saying, I assume.
Would you get? You got a 14. I would say for this, I'd say, yeah, this is fine. You start seeing like a re-imagery of like your patron just kind of standing there. At one point.
Shoddy!
Yeah, Hemalicia Felon is just kind of sitting there like, what's up? What's up?
Hi, Shoddy face.
You're saying that,
Colonel-
everyone else is like, what the fuck are you talking to?
Wait, where's your sake really quick?
I'm just.
Did you
watching
just
this.
fall from heaven, or?
Chronos just gonna kind of walk out, and I'm assuming
I'm
from
just-
what I can
I'm
tell
not
the
gonna-
map,
I'm just
Mollis
gonna
and-
totally. I'm just gonna leave Ooblex. Actually, I'm just gonna leave Ooblex to his thing and just like, hey, and I'm just gonna go consult Malice for something instead.
Okay,
Because
so
I don't want to get involved in this.
I was actually about to talk to Malice, so probably what you would see when Usagi walks up to Chrono and Malice is just Chrono saying, "Hey, Vice Captain, I'm pretty sure Ublex is high. How does one approach this kind of situation?"
We dry
Oh,
the
that's it?
mushrooms and sell them as psychedelics.
Oh, that's
Boom.
that's simple. That's simple. You make sure somebody stays around them and doesn't make sure they don't hurt themselves or anyone else.
Oh fuck the wheel! And he's going to suddenly run up and he remembers the dwarf ate the mushrooms earlier.
Yeah.
So you look over at Gildart. He looks fine.
Oh yeah, wait, no, he's fine.
This
He'll
is
be
normal
fine.
state of being.
He looks over and just goes,
Are you kidding me?
what? What?
Nothing. And he
Alright.
just kind of walks off.
Starts chugging more alcohol.
He's already drunk.
He's
There's
so
nothing more that can
driving,
happen to
dude.
him.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go to Malice because he seems it's a request I think because he seems like he'd be the least perturbed by it.
Fair.
That is a oh boy.
No boy.
Listen. We need to properly investigate the basement of the ship, but it's full of unpleasant bugs.
Oh. Grand. Where?
Yeah, I just show you. I just show you to where the door is, and it's like
God.
down there. Just there might be something there. I remember we found the dead body, but
Oh,
I think
okay.
we haven't properly checked out that space. But I tried. But
Wait, we
I
can
was,
eat maggots.
I was
You
accosted.
Mollis is going to try with his +3 in investigation.
Okay.
Please, I need to know what's in the basement.
I want to mention, while you're making your way over to the basement, you're passing through the kitchen again, and Ublex is now, for some reason, talking to someone else. You're no longer seeing
What?
Hamalicia. Roll me another history check.
Oh, good lord.
It's determined who you're seeing now.
Oh, 16.
Oh.
I hope this isn't a bad trip, gang.
Okay. So you're seeing you. So you see, I'm gonna pull up the name of this guy so I don't say it incorrectly because it's been a while since I've had to say this name. You're seeing. Okay. You're seeing
What?
Miko.
What?
Just like he's just sitting at one of the tables drinking coffee.
Hi, handsome.
You see him like wink at you.
Okay.
I'm leaving
Holy-
this encounter. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not. Wallace walked down there, heard that shit, and said, nah, and just kept walking.
Where did Nico go?
I would
Sorry.
admit, yeah.
Who's Miko again? I forgot.
You don't remember? Too bad, so sad.
The
Anyway,
first
Google.
island, Kitsune.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'll leave you guys to remembering who's who to yourselves. You as players can figure that out, but the worst scenario you can always go through NPC visuals, but I will never tell.
Fair enough.
That's up for you guys to remember. I want to mention like
Oh, you're
as you're like
really
going passing through all this and not bothering with this Mollusk, it is one of those things where it's like Karoi's just sitting in the kitchen with Mr. Whiskers, and they're both just watching the most like, we're gonna make sure you don't break anything.
Yeah, no, Mollusk walks by, and he just looks at them, and just goes, this is fine.
Yeah, Ublix
This
doesn't
is
have a
fine.
concentration to like any form, so he's a blob on the ground, splayed out.
He's kind of just a full-on puddle right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that 3
Arms
feet of
protruding here
height
and there.
is now down to like less than a foot. So you're mainly just
Okay.
6 foot wide puddle.
Yeah, no, Mollusk would not be dealing with that. He's
I'll clean
good.
up in my pants.
Oh man, but yeah. So you can go into the thing. You rolled. Have you rolled yet for your investigation?
No, I
Roll.
hadn't. I had. Oh, God.
Please.
Here we go with the nat one. Holy shit. 19.
So
Hey, yo.
when you head down into here, you realize this trapdoor area was mainly used for like kind of just keeping people that either the Navy just wanted to let them rot away, like hostage type of things, like pirates that they got a hold of and that
Oh
sort of
my.
thing, or just for like if they took a pirate and they captured them successfully and they weren't like in a wanted, like a fully wanted state, they would bring them eventually to a prison. So this is normally where they hold prisoners.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll something here.
Oh no. Ugh.
Okay, so that's for that. That's for that.
I'm terrified.
That's for that.
Mollusk is down here alone.
That's for that.
I'm waiting outside the door.
And that's
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to grab some stuff here, actually. Feel
Oh,
free
God.
to go for funny banter and big ha-has while I grab
Also, has nobody noticed the status yet?
Oh, I did. I just wanted.
I have not gotten to look at it yet. I do apologize.
I saw it. I wasn't gonna comment.
So
Really?
I will
Okay.
mention this. There are a total of 6 cells. You can
shit.
see that the fact that that other body was outside of the cell and was like at the basically the base end of the ladder, like when you get fully down, it was like directly there. Makes you kind of
Okay.
question, okay, how the fuck did they just run out of cells and they just tied him down here, or like did he break out?
Are there any other people in there?
So here's the thing. There are 6 cells in total, right? There is,
no.
out of the 6 cells, one of them is empty. In
Oh.
the second cell, I'm going to go from left to right. So the first 3
fuck,
cells are
here
the
we
ones
go.
on the left. The 4 to 6 is the ones on the right. Or, sorry. Did I mess up my own words? I think I just messed up my own
What?
words. I did.
What's behind door number 2?
1 to 3 is on left, 4 to 6 is on right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so the first one has a fucking dead body. They
Figured.
died of
Another one?
starvation. Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't get fed, and y'all have been sailing here for quite a while.
We didn't know they were there!
Me
It
neither.
happens, man.
Dead.
It happens. The second body in cell number 2 is dead.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Are they all going to be dead?
Cell number 3.
Probably.
There is a body. It is dead.
Oh,
Cell number 4. The body. There is no body.
Nice.
That one was
Okay.
empty. Cell 5. Looks like it was broken open. Probably the past body.
Uh-huh.
And there's cell 6. You see that there is someone in there. The lighting is pretty bad. There is a lantern. Do you
Oh,
wish to
shit.
light it?
Oh my god! Please! I need to know what's in there.
Oh,
I-
know where this is going.
I'm
I'm gonna
not gonna light it, because fumes.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So,
Um,
what do you have dark
are you
vision?
gonna tell? Are you gonna
I
tell
do have dark
Usagi?
vision. I do have dark vision, yes.
You do have dark
Are you
vision.
I have
Well,
dark.
Usagi
I
is
have.
happening.
I can see through magical and normal darkness for 120 feet.
Gotcha. One other question before we go any further into this, which was also posed by Reed. I was going to ask this either way, which is the fact of, are you going to tell anyone about this because you are down here alone?
Mollis is gonna project with telepathy to the crew. Just they kind of just hear it. We have 4 corpses in the bottom of the ship, and I think there's someone alive down here.
Wait. This ship has a jail. Wait, there's an alive person? And Chrono's gonna go running towards the water for that.
Like, it's the most like, hey, that shit Usagi was pointing me toward. Found something.
Oh, man. I would have
boy.
mentioned it's about like 10 p.m. when this shit's going down. Like, it is like some people are asleep at this point. So you can fit like 3 people down here in total. So Chrono can go down. Ublex is tripping. You know what? I hate to be this way. Ublex, when you hear this telepathy, you start envisioning Mollis is standing right in front of you.
Oh God.
And what you heard was... Actually, you know what? Roll me a wisdom check.
Issa, I just saw that you just said you were back. You have to roll a wisdom check.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Now.
Roll a wisdom save, bitch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you better hope you're wise.
What'd you get?
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
That's
not
Yeah,
bad.
so,
20.
so here's the thing. So, Mollis had found some dead bodies on the underneath of the ship,
sweet.
where that trapdoor that Usagi found before was at. It has a bunch of cells. He found that there's one alive person apparently, but he can't really quite make them out just yet. So he was contacting in telepathy, letting them know like, hey, I think I found someone type of deal. And letting them know about the dead bodies. Chrono is running in. There's space for one other person to go in there, but I want to mention that you, as soon as you started talking through telepathy, started to hallucinate Mollis standing right in front of you. If you rolled horribly on the wisdom, or like, if you rolled a 10 or under, you would have not understood what he said. You would have heard something completely different.
It would have just sounded like this.
No, it was going to be something very alarming, I'm going to be honest.
Got it.
So,
Hey,
I
sex
wouldn't
will
know.
not be in
I've
your
never
wait a
been
area.
minute. Can I hear it? Wait a minute. If I hear that there's a dead body,
Hmm?
if I hear that there's an alive person, it's like, oh my, that's just, oh good. Well, good
There's
thing
a
we found
dead
them.
body. Like starts
No,
speaking
well,
like
there's there's several. Can I try to go down now that I don't have to investigate anymore?
Yes, you may. Because I feel like at this point, it's like, you can go down there, you won't get any maggots on your hand, maybe. Give me a
Good.
luck check.
Is that just a
Just
straight
a d20. Just a nat d20.
Now
That's 14.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't get any maggots
Okay,
on your hand. That was just like, it was only like very specific, like, you got maggots on your hand last time going downstairs, so it's a shot. Yeah, no, you're fine. You can get down there easily. It's still pretty
good.
hard to make out what's in here, but
God's name. Hey, are you all right?
you would hear from the chat. Actually, what language do you speak when you say this?
Common.
Common. You hear no response.
I try it in an Orin instead.
In what? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Orin.
Orin. He would not pick up on that one. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that was a language. Orin?
You gave it to me. It's the
Oh,
language of...
right. Oh, that one. Sorry. No, my bad. Yeah, no, my brain blanked on that. No, that's not gonna be it. Sorry about that.
Sylvan?
I've not.
Sylvan?
Sylvan. You can try in Sylvan again. And
Okay.
Mollis would have poked with telepathy.
okay. So you say in
That-
Sylvan, and you're not getting quite a proper response just yet. Telepathy. Let me ask you a question for telepathy.
Hmm.
Does it translate between languages, or is your telepathy just
I need-
whatever language you're speaking? Is that what they're hearing?
So, the way my telepathy works is that if I know the language the person has,
Yeah.
like if I understand the language they think in, then I can read their thoughts.
Okay.
Which is why, like, So I understand abyssal, deep speech, draconic, giant, primordial, and sylvan and common.
Holy
So if he
moly.
doesn't think in any of those languages, I won't know what his brain is. I won't know his thoughts.
Okay, so he does know primordial.
Okay.
So what are you saying to him?
Who are you?
Great. So I'm gonna grab this.
Who the fuck are you? I'm not trying to be threatening. It's just kind of a genuine, like,
yeah.
hello.
No,
Like instead.
I got you. I'm going to grab his name because he does actually have a name preset. I need to grab that.
Whoa.
All right. You were just here in the back of your mind. I am Kodama.
It's the most like that's just malice to himself. Just rant.
Who the fuck is Who the hell
So
is
Mollis
Kodama?
would start speaking out loud in primordial.
Okay.
So just to give you Soggy an idea of this is what we're kind of dealing with here. This motherfucker speaks primordial.
Hey, I
Well-
speak primordial too. I can help out.
This is true.
Can I recognize it as primordial?
You don't speak primordial, do you?
No, I do not.
Roll me a intelligence check.
That's +3. Here we go.
You know what you get.
Gotta be
That's a
intelligent.
19.
19. All right.
He's
So,
intelligent.
so while you don't know exactly how to speak it, you're at least able to pick up of that's primordial. Something that, fun little fact, primordial is one of the oldest languages in the world. There are four original languages that was used in the world, and from there it began to change over years, thus creating new ones. The four original languages with primordial, there was celestial, abyssal, and an ignan. Not infernal, ignan.
Okay.
So this is one of the older languages that are being used.
Okay.
But you
Would
wouldn't
I know that
understand what they're
Chrono
saying.
speaks
at least.
primordial?
Oh, with what? I'm sorry.
Would I know that Chrono speaks primordial?
You probably wouldn't until now. He hasn't spoken ever in primordial till now.
Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Would Chrono kind of show up around at this point?
Yeah, I'd say at
Or-
this point.
Okay.
Yeah. It
So
doesn't take too long
Chrono
to get
would
around.
spot you, Usagi, and he runs up to you and says, "So there's a person here?"
Yes, apparently. Although, perhaps they are a little bit interesting.
Oh, we love finding ancient people. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Also, actually, you know what? I just realized something. Usagi. And I'm also gonna give this. You know what? Everyone here, the three people that are here, roll me a history check
That is my gimmick.
because
That
you
is
have
so
at
much.
least heard the name.
23.
Okay, 23.
I've already forgotten the name because it was just said. Like I as a person for gore.
It is. I will actually type it out so you guys can see the name.
Did
Yeah.
Chrono ever hear this guy talk?
You would have gotten down right as he was basically saying his name.
Okay, so Chrono would just also click that's like, oh, wait a minute. I have literally met one person in my life who uses primordial, and that's Mollis, and this guy is speaking primordial.
Yeah.
So
God.
what would my 23 get me?
So 23. Reed, did you roll? Or was that 16 plus?
16 plus 3 was my bid to understand what the hell he's saying.
Gotcha.
What do you mean to roll?
You can roll me a history check. I would imagine you guys would at least kind of mention
Sure,
to
we
Usagi
will.
what the name is.
Yeah, his name's Kodama.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll history.
I got 8.
About an 8. You don't know.
That's
anything.
13.
13. Okay, so you know a little bit. You've heard this name thrown around the dynasties in the past.
Okay.
Oh.
And as for you, Chrono, You can remember very lightly that this name not only was kind of mentioned through some of your books before, but this is a shipwright that has been known for quite a while. He was known to have basically built ships in the past for like a bunch of pirates and Navy vessels. Started off working for the Navy, eventually said, fuck it, I don't care. Started like making ships for basically anyone. Didn't matter if they were a pirate or if they were a merchant, which meant that the Navy didn't really like him at that point. So the Navy stopped doing deals with him.
Quick question. I'm sorry, please finish.
Technically what he was doing wasn't illegal, so that's why he was never arrested.
Okay.
But he was also known to have been an apprentice with that 23. This is why I'm mentioning this. He was also known to have been an apprentice of a shipwright who used to once make the ships for the great pirate DDD.
Oh! Okay, out of curiosity, would I also know what species he is? Because I'm going to assume they've been down here for a while now without food or something. Don't know what this guy is.
So you would know that this guy, I say it was a 23. You would at least know that it is probably someone from the ocean.
Okay. So, Chrono, hearing the name Kodama, and also hearing the primordial language, he'll just kind of call out to him, speaking in primordial and saying, Kodama, I don't suppose you're the shipwright Kodama, are you?
Yes, I am him.
Okay, that's cool and all, but I really don't know how to word this without sugarcoating it, but why and how are you here?
Navy didn't like one of my recent deals. And when I refused to fix their ship, they didn't take it lightly. One of them decided to threaten me, so I killed them. And things escalated from there.
Smallest is gonna open the door.
Don't!
I...
Why are you doing that?
Chrono is just gonna say, I'd much rather talk to you face to face. Why don't you come out?
What are you doing? This is a terrible mistake.
The captain, the vice captain, have chosen to open the door.
I'm going to leave.
All right, so you leave as
I'm closing that fucking door because I don't want this guy to get out and kill me.
All
Thanks. And if he does, I'm locking that door.
Okay,
I
so
will unlock it when Marlis, I'm going to lock that door. If he tries to kill you, let me know with your telepathy, please.
So you hear, like, you can hear him just getting up. You can hear, like, the chains begin to rattle.
Boy.
And then you hear him snap the chains.
I just realized Chrono's still shirtless. This is gonna be a good first impression.
You can hear some very light thuds as he begins to walk over to the cell door. And as you open it, he will be close enough for you to actually be able to see what he looks like. As you see this massive lobster person walk up. He's massive. He is this like 8 foot tall, similar height to that of Mollis. Just
He's
full-on
bigger than
lobster
me.
person. Gotcha.
He's bigger than me.
Yeah.
I'm a 6'11". This man is a foot taller than me.
Yeah. He is this 8 foot tall just lobster. But the weird thing about it is that, so something about the lobster people is that normally they don't have, like, these, like, pincers that kind of come from their mouth. He almost has, like, mammoth tusks, basically, at this point, that kind of just, like, round near his mouth. But basically, his armor, he doesn't need, like, proper armor like other people would naturally, because his lobster shell has gained, like, spikes, essentially just, like, spiked armor, essentially. So... he's massive. He has these... I don't think I have to really explain too much. Like, just a giant lobster person that stands on all two. So more Triton-esque than just, you know, a normal lobster. And he has this, like, little red, very light red clothing. Just kind of, like, around his, like, basically a tarp around his like pelvis. Not really too much. And then chains that wrap around him because he was chained down.
Quick question, Nits. With the 23 in history, was there like ever a picture of this guy in the books Chrono read that you could make a direct connection to?
Nope.
Understandable. So, after he kind of slowly reveals himself, Chrono will just kind of try to cross his arms, trying to. Well, he's still not sure what this guy's whole deal is, even though he has heard about him in the history books. I mean, history is just one take. It's a different story, meaning it's gonna be different, meaning the real deal. And he is gonna say, in Primordial, "My name's Chrono D. Gcan. This is a pirate crew you're on now. The Navy, you don't have to worry about them here."
Alright.
So, how long were you down here? We've been sailing for... Fuck, how long have we been sailing again?
You've been sailing... Okay, here we go. This is why I have that channel called Past Island, so we can keep down the thing. So Whiteside, right? Whiteside happened, you got the ship. It took you 2 days to get to Hemfine, so that's 2 right there. You stayed at Hemfine for 3 days, that's 5 days. You went to Solus, that was another 3 days of travel, that's 8 days. Then you were at Solus for 2 days, so that is now 10 days. So now we have 10 days, right? Then you have New Way, where you traveled to New Way for 3 days. That's 13 days. 13 days have gone by. You were at New Way for 3 days. That's 16 days. Then you have 5 days of travel to Extracts. That's 21 days. 21 days plus the 1 day you're at Extracts. And that's still the current day as well. So you're on day 22.
Okay, got it. So
Fuck.
Chrono will just
Fucking
go...
you alive.
So, we've been sailing around here for 22 days. Assuming you were here when we took this ship, how the hell are you not dead? You didn't even make a single sound as far as if I understand correctly.
Yeah, maggots.
Oh, that makes sense,
And the
actually.
dead body of the crew that was living in my cell.
Holy
Can't wait to
shit.
eat maggots.
He would point towards the bones in his cell.
We
Fair
really. I
enough.
don't think we should. I don't think we should let this guy out. He's like a bad person.
So would you like to join the crew?
You know what? I'll give you a bit of credit,
Damn.
Reed. This is a genuinely terrifying sounding guy. But if he hates the Navy, we hate the Navy. He's not gonna have a reason to fight us.
That wasn't a joke, by the way. Miles legit asked that.
Oh, okay. He would
No,
just,
it's a joke.
he's gonna look
bad
to Moz.
idea.
Because Moz is one that asks you, just go,
I'm guessing you're the captain.
No, I'm the vice
Wallace-
captain.
Mollis, he's been in here trapped for 22 days, and he's literally just met us for the first time. Maybe give him, like, an hour or something.
Give me a bit. I'm pretty sure I can't set up shop anymore. So it's not like it matters.
Okay, I don't think this guy's dangerous, but just in case, I would like to make a quick insight check, just to be safe.
roll me an insight check.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Miles gotta go fish.
That's a 7.
You can't tell.
Mollis will roll. I guess he'll do. As by the way, he'll roll inside as he's heading for the fucking door,
Alright, alright.
and he's just going to. He's sitting like he has no reason. It's in his thought process. It's this thing of like he probably won't kill us, and honestly, we don't stand a chance. Tired or not, this man could probably still lay me through the wall. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's in his own head. He's like, I'm not trying to get sent through a wall by a lobster. I'm good.
Boy.
Insight 16.
Hell yeah. So you can tell that he, at least, there's no hostility coming from him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So if he had
So-
any intention to kill you, you'd at least be able to pick up on his bloodlust. There's no bloodlust.
So Chrono
Yeah.
would So, Mollis, you can read Chronos' thoughts, yeah? Is that how it
If
works,
I'm
or...
if I'm looking, I could be looking at your. Because we're in here. Mollis would have connected you, so he can read your immediate thoughts.
Okay, so Chrono, you would probably hear the thought from Chrono, though, just say something like, Mollis, you're reading my thoughts, aren't you? Can you, give me a subtle thumbs up if you think this guy's okay, too?
Yeah, Mollis, I think he's fine. He doesn't show any bloodlust. The connection of I'm not seeing intent for murder, so we're probably fine.
Oh man.
Chrono kind of scratches his eyes, and he just says, okay.
Like, he really just hears he shows no sign of wanting to murder us.
Oh,
Like, it's the most I'm adding to yet, because I don't know.
I really don't like this guy. This guy's gonna kill us all in our sleep.
Open the door. Like, instead of fucking... open the door.
I'm just waiting for like him to not. I'm not opening the. Wait, so he hasn't tried to kill you yet?
No.
No.
Chrono
I'm going
would
to
probably...
open it. I'm going to open it very carefully and then run.
Boss would have been at the fucking trap door, looking up like, fucking... Oh, thank you.
You just see Usagi like peeking around from behind the corner, like.
Oh yeah, wait. There's actually a moment for this, because this fits with Mollis's intelligence. I'm gonna be honest. This is a little bit of the not really thinking ahead. He's going to go back down because there's 4 corpses in there. He's gonna check them.
Alright, cool. You have to do one at a time because you can't go up a stair with 2 in your arms. That's not a way to do that.
So while you
No.
do that, Chrono's just gonna kind of scratch his eyes, kind of thinking for a minute, and he says, okay. Alright. You don't seem like a bad guy, so I am perfectly okay with you staying on the ship here for the time being. I do have to ask you, though, most of the crew is probably already asleep. How should I put this slightly? I don't want them to wake up to an intruder. Also, you're a little terrifying, and I mean that in a good way.
Get that a lot.
Anyways, if you're willing to at least stay here for the night, I'll be more than happy to run up to the kitchen to grab you some actual something. We can wake up tomorrow morning and help you out. Does that sound okay with you?
Sounds good.
Okay. Do you want something like water? We don't have that much food. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I mean, I think eating maggots for 22 days will probably, yeah, no, I'd imagine you're craving something real here.
Don't worry, I can deal till tomorrow.
Okay. If you're certain then, good night, Kadama. Rest well.
Good night.
And Chrono will take his lead after that.
Hell yeah.
I get to drag 4 corpses up this fucking ladder.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta do that, man. You gotta go have fun with that. Oh boy.
I checked the bodies.
Yeah, so you just chuck the
There's
bodies.
anything of worth. No, I'm checking them. I'm not chucking them. Not
Oh,
yet.
okay. You sure you don't want to chuck them yet? You sure? I mean, the thing
They
is,
might have something.
the bodies themselves won't have anything on them, I'll be honest, because you're dealing with people that already had their stuff taken away from them.
Is there actually? Then I would have checked for a crate or something that like would hold shit in there.
I would say this, that you might be able to find like a crate that has like a little bit of rupees in there, but a lot of that stuff would have been stuff you guys had already kind of like sorted through, because a lot of stuff is normally just moved into the storage room.
Okay, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. It's mostly for like you'd find 15 rupees, but that's really it. Oh man, but yeah, everybody's kind of like going to bed at this point. It's around like, by the time you guys get this dealt with, it's around like maybe like 10:45, 11, around there.
Mollis would head to the front of the ship, drop the corpses, up there and just try to figure out, like, okay, hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Moss is gonna. Moss has an idea.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a proper response.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to send a thing to Nits.
I'll mention that while you're sending me this, for everybody else, I'm imagining you want to go to sleep. This is the same day you have been literally dealing with bombs being thrown at an island.
Yes, I'm going to do exactly that.
Cool. I will mention this, by the way. The guy's room is now completely filled.
Yeah, that's what I anticipated.
Yeah, so there's
What,
a
because
total...
Shindale?
There's a total of 6 beds, technically speaking. And you already have 3 male PCs, and you have 4 men NPCs. Gildart, however, normally just sleeps near the wheel, because he's one of the only other people that knows how to drive this thing properly. So...
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just sleeping at the wheel, but you guys are completely out of room for guys. Mr. Whiskers just sleeps in the women's room because it's a cat.
Consider me one of the girls.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing of where Ublex, because they don't really have a proper gender and they can swap in between, they kind of just get to sleep in the girls' room.
Okay.
So let's see, and the Navy person sleeps outside, so I think that leaves you, like, 1 spot open for, like, the women's bedroom, unless, like, the Navy person joins up with you guys, but yeah.
So probably Chrono would try to wake up as early as he possibly can to just kind of get, like, the crew around for a quick meeting on what to, like, kind of do, essentially.
Real
in the
quick.
morning.
Miles, roll me a survival check.
Okay.
But yes,
I don't need
so
a bed.
you want to wake up early morning, what? I'm sorry.
I want to wake up early in the next morning to just kind of get the crew together for a quick huddle because it's like, well, I mean, an 8-foot-tall crab person everyone should probably be on the same page on this one.
I'll have you know he's a lobster? That's racist.
Ah, fuck.
What?
Yeah,
I'm sad.
man.
I got an 11.
Okay, yeah, 11, you're not gonna really be able to do what you want to do with that. I hate to say it, but yeah.
Alright.
You'll have to try a different time. Okay. So, you
Chuck in the corpses.
what time do you wake up for to do
Like
this?
7.
7. Okay, so Ublex normally up before then, 3 a.m. But you were also high, so what I'm gonna have you do, you will wake up without the high, but what you'll do is you're gonna roll me a con save, and we'll see when you wake up.
Ublex is greened out.
They've been greened out, yeah. Isa. Isa.
I'm really,
Ah.
I'm really-
13. Okay, yeah, so normally you wake up at 3 a.m. This time you wake up at 5 a.m. So you're still up before him at least. So are you doing anything in the kitchen like you normally do, or are you just, well, actually you can't. Is there anything you plan to do since you can't do anything?
Oh my god. We don't have flour, right?
Did you buy any flour?
I don't recall.
And then you probably don't
I just
have
thought it was like
flour.
one of the stuff we have on the ship.
Uh,
There's like quite a few things we sent out.
There was a few things that I thrown out there. I was kind of expecting you to note them down.
I already used those things, so
Okay, then yeah, you're
Which is-
probably out if that's the case.
yeah.
What if you don't have it noted down? That's probably out. And the 2 things that had been mentioned early on that I could think of or that I could remember off the top of your head that you hadn't like mentioned using yet, are things that have gone spoiled. So you just had that little bit of rice and that one singular fish. So I don't know if you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to go
making
fishing
rice
this
porridge.
morning. Oh yeah.
Oh
that's-
yeah, I can go fishing.
You
I
could
should
go fishing if you want. Yeah. So you going fishing this morning?
Fucking better go fishing. We need
Okay.
food.
I
So-
know.
So, because you have till 7, every 30 minutes you get a re-roll. It is 5 a.m. So you have 4 survival rolls to try and catch some fish.
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
Surely, you can get one.
You can do this.
You got this. Okay, that's a 4. Not enough. That's a 6. That's not enough. That's a dirty 20. Okay. Let's see if you get one more. And a 13. Okay, that's at least in the DC to where you have a possibility. So, that dirty 20. I'm going to roll to see what type of, like, you know, like how big this fish is. Because that does matter to a degree. Okay. And what is the aggression of this fish? Okay. So with that first one, it's pretty fucking easy. With that dirty 20, you're not even going to need to roll an athletics check on this one. Because this fish, like, it bit onto the hook, and it didn't even bother to even try to fight back. But you do manage to catch yourself a carp.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, sorry, not carp, sea bass. Sorry, I got the fish mixed up. You get yourself a little sea bass.
The fuck's the 5 for?
The 5 was, what was the 5?
That was the athletic.
The athletics for the other one, okay. So, on the second one, the one where you got a 13, I'm gonna roll to see what the fish's athletics is on that 13. I will say that was
no.
No. So, okay. Great. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So this fish bites down on it, and this is the first beginning of the tug of war. It is like 650 right now. And you were tugging away at this line. It bites on, you tug away at it. And like you can feel your little slimy hands like starting to like lose. You feel like you're starting to lose this fish. And it feels like it's almost like it's about to get away. And you can feel like your body is like trying to like keep it back. So you're trying to like pull it backwards, obviously, trying to like reel it back in. But you're kind of just like having to stretch forward, so you're slightly leaning over this like deck area, essentially, trying to get this thing. Going to roll me another athletics check. Now I'm gonna roll for it as well. Did you get another 5? Okay.
Oh my god.
So once again, you feel like you're just continuously losing this fight. So like you're like trying to pull this thing in, and you feel like you haven't fallen yet, but you feel like if you mess up again, you might fall in. Because you're like starting to slide quite a bit, and you're starting to hang off quite a bit too.
Hey, can I Eldritch Blast the fish?
You will. So here's the thing. I will go and let you know as a DM. Technically, yes, but keep in mind you might destroy your hook.
Oh shit.
And you could possibly incinerate and completely destroy the quality of the meat. So that is something to keep in mind. Do you wish to continue with this?
No.
Okay. So do you want to roll another athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll another athletics for the
That
fish.
is the quintessential DM asking, "Are you sure?"
Okay. So
Oh, good lord.
you beat it in
Asa
this athletics check. So you're starting to get a bit of it back. You're still hanging over. You're kind of back in that position where you're hanging over a little before, but you're not hanging off as much as you were before. And you're starting to get a little bit of your gripping back. You're not like about to fall off, like sliding away. Like you managed to inch yourself back a bit. Go and roll me another athletics check as you're fighting with this fish.
Oh wait, that's supposed to be a +2. That's supposed to be
Okay,
a +2.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
you're still good. You're still good. So this is not
That's
athletics
17.
check. You get it. So you're able to straighten your back up. If you get one more success, you've got this fish in the bag. But like you're able to straighten yourself back, and like it's going pretty well so far. Let me roll for it. You might be fine.
What did you roll?
So,
I
Ublex.
didn't
Can't
get
she
it.
scream with telepathy?
Oh, fuck.
So here's the thing, Ublex. You get it.
Oh,
Good job.
Oh!
Oh my god.
You get it. You get this fish. You reel it in like the madman you are, as you caught yourself a carp this time. So now you
No
have to
one's
see
watching me do anything cool.
Yeah, dude. Nobody got to see you. Nobody got to see you do the
Nobody
cool
knows
stuff.
I'm awesome and swagged out.
Nobody knows you're all. Actually, let's see if Gildart is awake. There's a shot that Drunkard's awake. He does drive the ship. He's awake, so he's watching. You see him
Yay.
just, and this will probably be like an alarm for everyone. You just hear him yell from the top of his lungs, "Gotcha!"
God.
Yeah!
Lex is holding a fish like a guy on Tinder.
Yeah. It was this big. You'd realize very quickly, Gildart likes fishing.
Gildart, you should come fish with me.
Yeah.
Chrono was already gonna wake up early anyways. I feel like he would just kind of go out onto the main deck at this point and just go. Hey, Ublix, you have a thing. Nice. Good for you.
See Gildart hop over and hop
Oh,
over
shit.
the other bit. Chrono. Deck save.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck, that's an 8.
Gildart lands on
Oh,
top of
boy.
you as he jumps off the top deck area. I'm not gonna roll any bludgeoning damage, but you like come out of the kitchen. It is immediately like right foot, left foot, right foot and left foot immediately on your shoulders. It is immediately like you're just awake, like your body's still kind of like getting to even get yourself adjust your posture properly, and then you feel contact. And you're like, wait.
So, I see Malice's token moving around. I'm assuming he's woken up. Malice just kind of sees this happen, and Chrono just goes, ah!
You just go, sorry, didn't see you there. Time to go fishing. And he just like grabs on the fishing pole,
Alright.
and he is going up.
I'm glad he loves fishing.
Oh god, I guess I'm
This is my
driving.
drunk right now.
Oh
Like-
man.
It's the most Malice is like, I get up, and now I guess I have to go drive.
Chrono would like wake up shirtless, so like the red bruise marks are like very clearly there on Chrono's shoulders.
Incredible.
Oh man.
Ublix is
Oh.
gonna look at Chrono's abs, stare at them, and then give himself abs.
Okay, so you never
Okay,
did
I
abs
have to draw
before.
that now.
So you never drawn abs before. Go ahead and roll me a. You know, because you're trying to imitate him. Roll me a deception check.
A deception.
Yes.
Let me look at my.
So I need to roll survival for sailing.
They don't use transform.
I would say because you don't have proficiency with the ship itself, you're just going to roll me a wisdom save. This is something that I've been cracking down on. I mentioned it
sick.
before session, but essentially, if you want to be able to roll it with proficiency and everything, it's no longer a survival check. It is just a wisdom check, unless you have proficiency with actually driving the boat. The only people who have
Rolled my
that is
20.
Gildart, Benjamin, and Chrono. You got a what?
Neat.
Nice.
20.
24. Wait, what are you doing? For more fishing? You fishing more?
I let go of
Oh,
the wheel
that's
and
my
walk
deception.
away.
Oh, your deception, right? Yeah, I forgot. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you mimic it. You mimic it pretty well.
I don't mimic driving.
Yeah, you don't mimic
Gonna
driving.
keep the abs.
Let me,
Wait.
gotcha. Cool. Gotcha, Acrid, with that A. Yeah, you'll figure that out. You're kind of just like, you're staring. You don't know if you're going the right direction or really where you're going, but at this point, it doesn't matter. You're lost anyways.
That's kind of why I'm like, well, I'm gonna go towards that large cloud. That's probably
Yeah.
not moving.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you guys were probably maybe going northish. Now you're probably going like westish.
So as like everyone kind of starts waking up and just kind of head on to the main deck. As I was saying earlier, Chrono's gonna have a quick little meeting to let everybody know.
Hmm.
So he'll start off by saying,
Wait.
"So, if I could get everybody's attention really quick, from what I gathered, you saw Gay and Malice were investigating underneath the ship, and turns out for the past 22 days, there has been an 8-foot-tall lobster person who has survived on a dead corpse and several maggots."
That's funny.
What?
It was rather
That's
traumatizing,
funny.
actually. It was rather traumatizing.
Is he cute?
Well,
No.
that's subjective.
Like a cuddly friend? Good to
no.
us?
Is he edible?
Aw. Is he edible?
I don't think these are the reactions you three should be having. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
We
this
have
tastes
no
like crabs.
food.
We are low on food.
Anyways, so for one thing, I actually recognize them and their name. There used to be a figure in pirate history, built a lot of ships, and even helped DDD at one point. And from what I gathered, and same with Malice, they don't want to kill us. So, and yeah, cool. We good with that? We good with 8-foot-tall lobster person?
I mean, I don't think.
Yes.
I don't think we have much of a choice right now. If we want to be frank.
Yeah.
He's on the ship.
Yeah, I mean, I
Correct.
figured I'd want to get on his good side too.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's been around for a while and he wasn't goofing around like I was, he probably could send me through a roof.
You haven't seen him, Benjamin. I'm pretty sure he absolutely could send all of us through the roof. Maybe
Ah.
Usagi into orbit.
Probably, he's a small little guy. Look at him.
Yeah.
I'm just looking very I'm just standing there looking very displeased at this.
That is fitting. That is fair.
And that's alright, Usagi. You look adorable. He won't do anything to you.
I look even more annoyed.
Yeah, he's gonna come out of the kitchen at that point. And it is one of those things where okay, let me go down the line here, right? Shideo doesn't say a fucking word once again. I feel like that goes without saying. You would see Korori just kind of like look at him for a bit and just go, "Oh, I know who you are. Right, you're Shideo Miyoki. Right.
What?
That's the full name, Shideo Miyoki. Or sorry, not Shideo." She looks back at Shideo. "You're causing me a lot of problems." Sorry, I mean Kodama.
Oh.
Fucking
Right.
the half-orc just completes as fuck you, you're now what else?
Oh man. But Mr. Whiskers just kind of stands there at like on those like two legs, just ferret staring. Like there is nothing going on behind those eyes right now.
Head empty. I got maybe a thought
Yeah.
of food. I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Yori would just kind of like, she would just kind of lean into your side and go, "Do we kill him? Is he a bad guy? Or do we kill? He's on the ship. He's on the ship. Is he a bad guy? Do we kill him? I mean, I'll die. I'll die for you. I'll die for you. I'll do it. I'll die."
I would appreciate. I grab her hand. I would appreciate it if you didn't throw your life away so casually. There's no. He is probably not a bad person. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go.
And there goes the aneurysm.
I'll go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is why Usagi has no interest in her, because
Yeah.
he prefers his ladies to be a little more smart than he is.
Oh, brother.
To be smarter than he is.
Yeah. Fair. But you
Oh
see,
no. Anya has decided
Yeah?
to point something out.
Oh boy. Before
I point something out in general.
before I look into that, I'm gonna try and knock out the rest of this. Benjamin would just look over to him and just go, "Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna have him roll a history check." And that is a Benjamin. What is your history? Cool. With a dirty 20, he would just go, wait a second. I know you. Holy shit. You... Hold up. Wait, fuck, where do I know you? I know about the whole, like, fire thing. I've run into you at some point. When did I run into you? And you would just see Kodama just stand there for a minute and go,
I'm pretty sure I lent you a ship. You never brought it back.
"Oh, yeah, right. Felt bad about that. Things came up and then this man got locked up and I never got to return it. Yeah." You just go,
It's fine. I didn't really like that one anyways.
"Oh, you did? Oh, that's
I'm lying.
oh."
Doesn't matter.
I'm lying. It doesn't matter anymore. It's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh, man. But yeah, there's some light connections, at least between one of the people here, and two other people at least recognize him, because Gildart would look to him and go, "Oh, I know you." "So, How's the wife? She's dead. How's your kid?
She's dead.
How's your brother?
He's dead.
God.
You're really hard to talk to sometimes. It's been a while. Good to have you back.
Glad they know each other.
They know each other. Are you kidding? Oh my god.
Oh yeah. But
Of course he knows.
but yeah.
He's just looking at this from a distance, like, what? God.
I think Crota would do something similar. It's like, wait, what? How?
Huh?
Oh man. So do you say that out loud? The how? Or is that just you just saying that as a whole?
I think it would probably be like eternal.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. Right, I never ever got. I'm so sorry, by the way, Acrid. I just realized I never got to you because at one point you were trying to talk to Gildar, but there were so many things going on at the same time. I do apologize.
It's fine. It's gone. It's good.
If you ever end up wanting to try at it again, we can make that happen. Also, I just looked into Issa's art gallery and I see that she has drawn 3 versions of Ublex with abs in the blob. The blob form's wild. The blob form's wild.
Yeah, got it from Acrid.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, I couldn't draw anything else.
Dude, I love
Like,
it.
there's
So,
no
I
other
love it.
acceptable. There's no other acceptable version of this.
redrew it
That
first,
was my
and then it just Issa built off of it. I fucking love that.
Sorry.
That's adorable. Also,
Yeah,
Yuri
It looks
after
like
crying.
Ditto. It just looks like Ditto. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute.
It reminds me of the blob from Imaginary Friend.
Wait a minute. I have to
man.
fucking. Wait a minute. I have to
Blue.
fucking. I'm gonna start. Listen. I'm gonna start posting
Yeah,
Orville
blue.
clips.
I love blue.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna start posting Orville clips in response to Ublex eventually, because
That's fair. That's fair.
look at this guy. That's just Ublex.
Okay. God, that's kind of
No way.
That's just him.
Dude,
Oh my god, I used to watch that show.
No way I can see this, but it is fucking wild. We're gonna try and get back on track here, though.
Yes, please.
Okay, so it is the second day. The boy who is in control of the ship now is now Mollis. You start driving towards a cloud. Now I'm gonna roll something.
What I said. I just it's the most like I'm following the wind. I don't know how to sail.
Why the fuck are you going towards this cloud? That's a bad idea.
That's a cyclone cloud. That's
Oh my
a
fucking god, you
possible
idiot.
problem.
Wait,
And
what?
this is a normal cloud.
Mollis.
Okay, so I rolled
Mollis,
to see
what the
what type of cloud you're running into.
Mollis.
You're really lucky. It's a normal cloud. You're
Oh, thank
lucky.
Oh man.
So yeah, you're gonna start sailing into like this like clouded area. I will say this though, it will drop down, so you'll be now dealing with fog. But hey, it's not stormy.
True.
It's not cyclone.
Everyone just sees like Moss turning the ship like I don't know what I'm doing. Like it's the most like he sailed good panic. Right now it's not a good sailing. God
Okay. You know what? Considering I literally just added proficiency in water vehicles, I feel like I should take over for you at this point, Acrid.
I got 8, brother. I am not like it's the most like I wanted Gildar to get off the thing so he could go do something. Because also it was the most like he jumped off the thing, landing.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
well, I guess I gotta go fucking drive the boat.
To be fair, he's been driving it for the past few days. You guys have used the boat.
Yeah, that's another reason why.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like me to take over for the day? The wheel.
Yeah, sure, go for it, but you can do whatever you want. It's just we're now in fog.
Okay, cool.
Oh, man.
After the fog settles in and like initial discussions die down, Colonel will just probably walk up to the mouse and go, I got it from here, man.
Okay.
Oh man.
Like-
Everybody will start kind of like going off and do what they need to do. Benjamin would go back to the crow's nest. I will also mention that you would see that the Kodama, sorry, I'm fucking up my own character's names. This is good job me. Kodama would like just start inspecting the ship, and you can just hear him grumbling. Like, it is the most like just as he's passing by people and looking at it, like,
This is broken. This is gonna break. What the fuck? Who's taking care of this?
The
Well,
anger is
Hey,
building.
blame the captain!
Wow. I think I'm really comfortable just staying here at my wheel for today.
He's starting to think he really didn't take that I was the captain when I was talking to this man. Maybe I should have let Mollis take that in.
What kind of weird? What kind of training can I think of?
Mollis
Like-
does have a thing he's gonna do.
Oh, I've got one.
So while you're,
Uh,
we'll hit up Moss real quick, and then we're gonna hit up whatever training you have. Just in case so you don't forget it, maybe write it down ahead of time, so that way you don't forget.
Okay.
You can type it into the R20 chat if you want. That might make it easier.
Okay,
for you.
cool.
so,
What you got?
So first thing, I'm gonna look for my little dude, the
Okay.
little pet guy.
So yeah, you're looking for the little pet that you won in the tournament.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot
I'm
about
looking for him.
You're looking for
'Cause,
your Pompey.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Pompey because I'm like, wait, where the fuck's the dude?
Yeah,
Oh
ro-
god.
Roll me an investigation.
Ah shit. Here we go. My +3.
Hell yeah.
The not good day.
Ooh.
Mom's having a bad day today.
Alright, so you're kind of like looking around and you can't seem to find him. Like, you don't know where this little guy's gone. You don't see him like in the storage room or in the bedrooms or in the captain's quarters. You're just not like, you're looking everywhere. You just can't seem to find this little guy right now.
Where the hell did you go? Like, it's just the most like, where did you go? Oh god.
man.
Alright, so Moss is just gonna keep wandering until he finds the guy.
Okay, so that is an hour. You'll get a check in another hour. So my
Fucking
boy,
grand.
my man, Reed. You said you in the
Yeah?
chat when you snatched the pebble thing. I'm guessing you mean like what you and Nekomata did way back. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm doing that with Yori.
Okay.
In an attempt to increase her reflexes.
All right, yeah. So you go over like one of the barrels and just kind of like sit outside, and you're essentially just doing what Nekomata did to you, where you're just setting the pebble down, and then it's just a race to sleight of hand to see who can get it first, essentially. It's that same similar thing. So you will roll sleight of hand. She will as well. We'll see who gets it on the first one. She got a 2 plus 5, 7. Let me know what you
Alright.
get.
What'd you say to roll?
Sleight of hand, because that's what you're technically training here.
There we go. Are you fucking kidding me? That's an 11?
That is better than at least what she got this time. So for this first
Oh,
round,
phew.
you snatch it before she does. It's not like an insane speed difference, but it's not like a close enough thing to where like your hands would collide or anything. That it's like it's enough to where it's like you grab it and then like right as you're grabbing, you're beginning to pull it back. Her hand like almost got to it, type of thing.
That is unexpected. Try again.
All right, and you will roll again.
Here we go, baby. Come on.
She is rolling horribly right now. She got another 7.
That's not surprising. That's 12.
All right, once again.
I'm rolling horribly right now, too.
Yeah, both of y'all are. Once again, it is that same thing of like, you grab it, and as you're beginning to pull away, her hand was just about to grab it, type of thing.
One more.
Alright.
That's 23.
23 versus a 21. So this is the one where both of you move way faster than the previous times. So like your hand begins darting forward and so does hers. And yours just like as your hand begins to touch the stone, her hand's almost there. So by the time you put your full hand around it and grab it to begin to pull it back, her hand has already like basically collided into yours. Like she almost had that one.
Oh, you're getting better.
You know it. I'm gonna get it next
Yeah.
time.
Let's hope so.
And you'll roll
That's
again.
13.
And that is a 10.
Oh,
So once again, it's that same sort of thing as before, where like again, her hand collides into yours, type of thing, but you managed to get it first.
oh, which is impressive considering I have short arms.
Yeah, this is true. However, I would also mention that like, I don't know if it would be better or worse actually thinking about this, because yes, you have short arms, but like you guys are both sitting at like just the right measurement to where it would take about the same time to reach out an arm naturally. Because it's in the middle of a barrel, so it's not like it's like some like crazy reach or anything.
Okay.
But you roll once again. It's one of those things where technically speaking, dude,
That's an
my
11,
dice rolled
uh-oh.
off the desk, so I gotta re-roll that. I had to catch it midway. She will beat you on this one though. That is an 18 plus 5.
Okay, well.
So you would see like as you begin like getting there, it is basically what happened to her on the first round that happens to you. She gets it as she's pulling it away. You were just starting to get to it.
Oh, good.
Told you I'd get it.
Good. That's the important lesson. You need to be able to grab things so quickly that the other person that the mark hasn't even noticed.
Oh yeah, that's how I got away with some of those stuff I've taken in the past.
Indeed.
But yeah, you essentially, for like a good while, you guys can just spend time just sleight of handing, just like redoing this over and over, just kind of like train it out, essentially.
Yep.
And I will, where did Ublex go? Why are they, oh, they're in the kitchen now.
I'm gonna cook.
You're gonna cook? You're cooking? Hell yeah.
Let her
Cook what?
Let her cook.
What are you
So,
gonna cook?
They've caught a carp, a sea bass, you have one other piece of fish, and you have rice. So what are you doing with that?
That's all
Since
of our
I still
food.
haven't ate breakfast, I'm making rice porridge.
Alright.
I'm saving the fish for later. I'm
I'm
gonna salt the fish so they don't go bad.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Preserve them.
Honestly, rice porridge with bits of fish is really good.
That's true.
It's
I
save
can
one
see it.
fish for that then.
Hell yeah, which fish are you putting? You have salmon, you have a carp, and you have a sea bass.
We'll go with the salmon because that one's gonna go bad first.
That's true, that's fair. Yeah, you can do that. Roll me a performance check, see how well you cook it up. See if you get that food inspiration.
Alright, Wait, roll what? Hold on.
Your normal performance when you cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Nice. So yeah, with that 21, it won't be like a first two people who eat it will get inspiration. Anybody who eats it will get inspiration. So the crew temporarily for the next week have inspiration that they can burn. After a week, that just fades away. So keep that in mind. Please keep track.
I'm
of
going
your
to that
inspiration.
guy. I'm going to that guy with the rice porridge.
Hell yeah. So you
It looks
make,
like he ran.
hell yeah. You make this this like rice porridge with a little bit of salmon kind of like cut up within it. You just kind of like basically you just slime on over and bring it over to him. Hell yeah. He would just look to you and not saying too much, but he would just go, "Yes, I do appreciate that. Thank you." And he'd grab it.
Move my character around.
Oh god, she's behind them again. Last time he had his back to the wall, so nah, this time she's just flat out behind him.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
So it's just, yeah, Ublex is just lurking behind Shin for like the next 30 minutes of him just trying to just enjoy his food.
Incredible.
I just
Everyone
thought
wants
of
to
something.
hear. Feels good.
Someone's
Soon
trying to get
Ublex will be
hunted.
able to make.
It would
Soon
be,
Ublex will be able to make facial expressions.
hell yeah.
He doesn't
soon.
know how to make a nose or mouth.
He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out.
All the
Oh.
eyes.
For no, yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry, is this bit done, or?
I was just gonna say real quick, he would look over to Ublex and just
Got
go, "Do you need something?"
Oh my god.
Bro's like trying to smile but with his eyes.
He would
He's
just,
gonna wait.
just cock an eye around his. All
Is
right.
it good?
Oh, yes, it is. Thank you.
Ublex says internally.
I'm just internal screaming of excitement.
Let me all.
I love making good food.
Yeah. What's up with Chrono though?
Searching.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to rush it or anything like that. I just wasn't sure
you
what.
Definitely were.
Ah,
You hate
Well,
Ublex.
He hates shit. Holy shit.
No,
There's beef. Alright, what's up though? What's up?
I just had a thought actually.
Mhm.
So, at one point, Chrono's just gonna kind of wave over to Benjamin and says, "Oi, Ben, a word when you're available."
Alright, I got you. You're just gonna look over to the Mr. Whiskers and go, keep an eye out for me. Aye. And he just starts climbing up the ropes. He'll make his way down. Also, roll
Gotcha.
me that investigation while we're doing this, by the way, Mollis.
I'm gonna use my inspiration that I got from the last food.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it, please. Fuck.
That's a
No.
9. You don't get it. You're still looking around like, where is my pet? Where is it? Oh no.
Did he? Yeah, no. There's a slight little bit more of a wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a
Left
minute.
him on the last island. They're dead.
Oh,
boy.
dude.
Oh god, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
What are you doing?
Oh, man. But yeah. Hopping back over real quick. Yeah, what's up?
Okay. As Benjamin approaches Chrono,
Mhm.
Chrono's just gonna say, "So, I just had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's possible the Navy have caught on to our main method of transportation. What I heard back from that, I don't think he told me his name, even if he did, I don't really care, that incredibly buff elf Navy guy,
Yeah.
when he said Taka's information was right, has been bothering me for a while now. Kodama is from what I could tell, Kodama is a legendary ship, right? I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna ask him right now. I mean, he's literally just getting to know us and also getting fresh air for the first time in nearly a month, for God's sake. But what if we commission him for a different ship? Something to get the Navy off our tail for a while, and Chrono kind of looks like he's trying not to get embarrassed as he says this next
Mhm.
part, which is, oh, so I think our own pirate ship would be really cool, you know?
Oh, I got you, mate. I mean, honestly, I was kind of thinking about the same thing, to at least to a light degree. Because, I don't know if you realized, I'm pretty sure anybody could have deduced this down by now, but these vessels have numbers, and, they know our number of this ship. It's not hard for them to figure out that this ship is being run by us and not just any other Navy member at this point. It's been going long enough. And on top of that, if I'm going to be frank, this ship isn't built for fights, and hate to tell ya, we're probably going to be in quite a few. I'm pretty sure these are meant more for like scout ships or just transporting Navy soldiers rather than actual, ocean battles. And I'm going to be honest, if we're going to have a lot of Navy people on us, probably want to be ready for that. Also, if I'm going to be quite frank, since you're a captain, we need to get a Jolly Roger at some point.
Yeah.
That's kind of a pirate's pride.
Wait, out of curiosity, what makes you think this ship isn't so battle ready? And I'd like to think at this point, while Kodama's inspecting the ship, like something just snaps off.
Yeah, so like you say this, right? And you see Kodama just twitch his head over to you. He's like on like the mid. I don't have a token for him right now, but he's kind of like, I'll ping it. But he's kind of like just like near the edge bit, like on the middle area of the hull. You just go,
You can't be serious.
Just the shipwright has taken offense and psychic damage due to how stupid you are. Like,
Chrono will just respond back saying, okay, that's fair. Also, in my defense, I was in prison for over 350 years, still trying to learn a lot of things.
This
I'm
ship
1 month old.
is vile.
Oh boy.
After that, Kronos just gonna turn to Benjamin and whisper, "Yeah, let's ask him later."
Yeah.
Like, Benjamin, I want to mention this. I can imagine, because I don't imagine Kodama's a quiet guy.
No, absolutely not.
You know, so Moss hears the shout of "this ship is vile," and he just starts chuckling. It's the most like.
I want to
I didn't
mention.
mean.
Oh boy.
I'll
I
say.
didn't mean-
Ublix is now staring at Kodama.
I want to mention real quick. When you say that to Benjamin, I'm gonna send the emoji. But this is officially, basically, the best way I can describe Benjamin's current reaction to that. He's not saying a word, but it's that grimacing emoji where he's just biting his teeth and making that face like, yeah.
By the way, I didn't mean to put you on the spot with Kodama, since there
you're
weren't a token, I was just kind of trying to think in my head.
No,
Okay,
no, you're good.
okay, cool. Yeah.
I just didn't think to make a token on it. I honestly should have expected that eventually y'all would go back to the trapdoor. If you left him down there for like another week or two, there's a shot he wouldn't be alive because he was starting to run out of maggots. Fun fact.
Oh goodness.
Because he was eating, think about it, he ate the bodies of the crewmates that were like, or not crewmates, but the people that were in the cell with him, and then he was eating the maggots as well. So it's like, eventually, considering his size, that wouldn't have held up at some point.
Yeah, you know, I really love playing like being part of a whole cast of just really fucking morally gray characters.
Oh
He
yeah,
he can help us fish.
True.
he could.
Tell him to fish now.
He might snap the pole just by holding it.
Why don't you
If he
just
sneezes
give
on it,
Mollis
the
a
wood
net?
just evaporates.
True.
Also, I heard the net bit from Anya. The fish net, the Navy ship wouldn't have a fish net. They had fishing poles for emergency in case they ran out, but they don't have full-on fish nets. You'd need to, if they had taken over, like, let's say a fisherman's vessel, that would have been different, but they just kind of fishing poles right now, so.
There's storage nets everywhere that would work just as well.
No.
I'm gonna be,
Would
wait, what do you
they?
mean by storage nets?
Boats usually have netting over things like boxes and barrels and crates
Oh,
to
with
keep them in
that,
place.
yeah,
you would
no,
literally just be able to fashion that.
I'm gonna be honest, because the way I designed this ship, those aren't there. They
Yep.
kind of just don't have those.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, I like.
So get node.
It's one of those things where, because it's more of a schooner ship and they're using more to just transport people rather than supplies, they didn't really think about that sort of thing. They probably would have thought about it if it was like a cargo ship, literally meant for supplies and stuff like that, or if it was like they're using the ship for a mixture. But those are normally on the bigger ships, since they basically took a schooner ship, which is mainly meant for scouting and investigation and that sort of stuff. Eh.
Okay, I want to say a thing really quick. So, in case if it wasn't already obvious, I do plan to maybe ask Kodama to set us up with an actual pirate ship. And
Yay.
for those of you who have seen One Piece,
There you
I would
go.
say let's all start thinking of possible flag designs after this session is done.
I do recommend
The
that
only-
as well.
The only thing I'm thinking of is the question. Do we all get our own? How do bedrooms work for this?
I mean,
Can we like the same?
that's for
I mean,
y'all to figure out how you want the layout to go. Because you could get separate bedrooms, but that's probably going to limit the amount of people you can fit on the ship. So I guess the big question that comes into play for you as the players is to figure out with your crew, do you want quantity or quality with your crew? If you want strong people that can handle their own by themselves, quality's good. But if you want to try and fully run over the Navy and pirates and any other enemy you have with sheer mass of number, that is possible.
Griegers specialize in quantity.
Yes, listen, I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of making like the most over-the-top bedroom ever.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. 'Cause
And
right
you
now,
know exactly. Wait, where's that one gift?
yeah, because right now, while you find that gift, right now you essentially have like 2 rooms, one for women, one for men. Basically just kind of conjoined in, where it's like, you kind of just have hammocks. You don't even have proper beds. It's just hammocks that are strung within like the posts that are like holding this ship together essentially. So it's not even proper
Right.
beds.
I
That's,
still can't find
you
it.
cannot
It's just-
find the Pompey, man. You cannot find them. It has been 3 hours, and like Moss is just walking around like, where are you? I can't find you. You alive?
Okay, so it's just this. No, it's-
let me see.
No, it's just fucking. Wait. It's just
Honestly, at this point, Moss might genuinely just be sitting there like, is it fucking dead?
It's understandable.
Because like you never know when you're gonna need a room like this.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna describe this to the viewers. He sent a picture of a room. It has this
What
bed
the
has the
fuck?
fluffiest, unholy bed sheets known to mankind. It's just like
Yeah.
beigeish. Yeah, I fucking love that. That's so sassy. I love it. He has these like pillows, and a lot of them have glitter on it. I feel bad for whoever has to clean that. These like royal purple wallpaper on the room, on like the walls. 2 very fancy looking mirrors, fancy paintings, a chandelier, and a nightstand on the end of the bed. Not on. Oh, that's not a nightstand. That's a footrest with a plate of some sort. That's like rectangle shaped and has rim edges on the end, which made me think it was like some type of night table. But no, it's like a footrest with some extra pillows and some extra stuff on it. Is that a perfume bottle that is shaped like a woman? That is.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice
Oh, I
that.
see it. Oh, I see
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I
think that's
see
a
it.
No, that's a candle.
Oh, that's even worse. You're burning a person's body. That somehow feels morally wrong.
I'd also like to
I
point
didn't
out the
even
general
notice that.
color scheme is pink.
Yeah, pink and purples.
It's
Yeah.
really funny imagining Usagi with a room like this in a future ship if everything goes well, and he'll just
Yeah.
like walk up to Subfur and just go like, "Hey, want to check out my pirate pad?"
You joke, but he would.
I
You're
will
right,
mention
you're
this,
right.
that if you can actually manage to get this guy to build you guys a ship, genuine thing, take some time to actually think about what your room would look like. If you can find a picture, even better. Because
God.
he would probably let you, because I'm gonna be honest, if you get this type of shipwreck, a person who knows what the fuck they're doing, they can probably make just about anything happen. So
Yes.
keep that in mind.
I have a
God,
question.
God, if fucking Necromata comes back.
I'm
please.
guessing my passive
Yes.
13 in investigation isn't enough to find this guy.
So what's your passive investigation?
13.
Okay. So I'll roll for this real quick. Okay. So you're like walking around for the longest time, like 3 hours. Like you're like, God, is it alive? Is the Pompey alive? Did this thing get neglected? Did it die? Did anyone feed it? Did it die on the island? What happened? And you're like making your way around, and as you start coming back up to the top deck, like, God damn it. You look into the you look up, right?
Oh no.
Just lightly. And there is on the on one of the crow's nests, the shorter one, on this one,
Oh no, it's dead, isn't it?
you see it just sitting there,
Oh,
angrily, as it's giving you this look of, I don't know you.
well, I don't have to feel bad. That's my own problem.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's picking
no.
up on the infernal magic.
Oh, that's why. I thought it was because he hadn't been fed.
No, well, no, it's been feeding itself.
Oh, okay, that's convenient.
Yeah.
But
It is
Oh, do you-
technically a plant creature, so it can kind of just exist off of light.
So, fun fact, Pompeys don't eat food, they photosynthesize. So, if this thing, like, let's say you lock this thing up for a week with no sunlight, then it would die of starvation. So,
So Mollis is gonna
Yeah.
deal with that. He's now gonna deal with this angry Pompey.
yeah, so just roll me an animal handling check.
Ah, God, I'm gonna get attacked. Here we go.
Oh, man.
I've seen my rolls today.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
I didn't eat, so I can't even give myself advantage.
Yeah,
I am...
that's true.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you roll well enough. Like, it's just one of those things where you get up there and it's, like, hissing. And it's that thing of, like, you have to, like, take a good, like, 15 minutes just to try and calm it down. Like, hey, no, it's fine. It's fine. See, it's fine. It's fine. I know infernal magic mixing with you, which is Fae. Not good, but trust me, it's fine. You do make the kid eventually starts to realize, oh, you're not a demon trying to kill me. Cool.
Dude, I just love the thought of this thing sitting up on the thing with the grumpiest fucking arms crossed, like paws crossed, fucking, you're not real. Like, it's just sitting there fucking
Wait, where's this
angry.
video?
Oh,
I
man.
love it.
I'm looking at this little guy's image, and I literally can just picture this thing sitting up there with its arms crossed, like, I hate you. You're not real. You're gonna kill me.
That's fair, yeah.
I fucking love that. I'm so happy.
Oh, man. Before anything else is done with you guys, I want to mention something. Ooblex, you are going to get a ping in your mind.
Oh?
It's that little Discord sound again. As you would
no.
hear the sound, and you know that that is normally from your patron,
Oh, finally!
Patron!
Alicia.
I'm gonna go fishing.
Hell yeah, you can roll a survival. As you do that, right? Imagine you open her message, considering it's your patron. And it has a little thing. And as you open this, there's a little present icon attached to it. It's a weird thing of, like, you don't see it visually, but, like,
What?
mentally, it's kind of in your head. Like, there is, like, a mental scape for you, essentially.
I need that present now.
Yeah, so it's like a little
Present
present
icon.
scape. Yeah. Little present icon. And it just reads, and I quote, "Hello, I've seen that you're not doing too well. So I've decided something. I realize that there is some information that I want from an island nearby. So I'm giving you a temporary compass. It will lead you to that island. You should be able to fix your compass problems from there. But do me a favor, make sure that you grab a specific book. You'll know it when you see it. I'll give you more information later when you get there.
Ooh.
Just look around for my sigil and pour some honey on it. You'll be able to get a hold of me from there. I can discuss in better detail if you could properly show up in my domain. Sincerely, Hamalicia." And as you do that, will you open the present?
She wants you so bad, guys. Yeah, open the present.
Okay, you open the present. So you see, when you open this, you see in the middle of, I'm gonna ping it around here, in the middle of the, like, ship, there is this big, like, 4-foot tall, essentially think of, you know, like those old stone clocks, back before they had proper clocks.
Oh, the sundials?
Yeah, the sundials. Think of that. It's built in that same exact way, but the stone bit that normally, like, is always pointing one specific direction seems to, like, basically appear and immediately begin pointing a certain way. Like, you can hear the stone grinding as it turns away. So you can just hear this as,
Oh,
like,
boy.
it begins to turn, pointing the direction of the island that it wants you to go to.
Hey, Chrono, can we go in that direction?
You might want to approach Chrono first to show him the compass.
In the middle of the boat, you can see it.
Okay.
Actually, no, the
You
crow's
see
nest
that
is, like,
dial
kinda in
over
your
there?
way.
So it's like here.
Yeah, the crow's nest pole is kind of like blocking his path from seeing it. But yeah, it's like, yeah, like right around there.
So, as you, like, approach, Chrono would probably kind of spot the compass and go, "Wait a minute, Ooblex. Where did you find that?"
You see a pole.
I see a what?
You see a pole. The pole would be in front of the compass. The crow's nest pole.
Wait, where did the where's the compass?
I pinged it several times for you, but I'll do it again.
Wait.
Here. Yes,
okay.
it's
Okay,
directly in the middle, and crow's nests are also centered in the middle. It's just like in front of it, essentially.
Okay, I'm stupid. I did not see the ping.
You're
So
good.
Chrono will just kind of get a bit confused, and he'll just kind of nod to Benjamin to take the wheel.
All right.
And as he approaches it, he'll just kind of go, "What the fuck?"
I don't know.
Everyone's just as confused. Wait, I got
how-
a gift for my shoddy bae. Yeah.
And who
The
is this
fuck did you
Saudi,
say?
as you put it? Is that some
This
kind
is
of new
somebody I know.
expression? Oh, okay. And this will get us to an island?
Yeah, we have to go in the direction where that's going.
Alright, yeah, that's fine by me. And that's better than no island. So, he would go back to take the wheel. He's
All right.
And he kind of tells Benjamin to just sort of be in the crow's nest and just let him know if there's like any changes to the
Alright.
route that he needs to make.
I got you, boss. You just head back up. Yeah, he's just gonna keep an eye out. So now you have a proper direction. You don't know how many days away it is, but you actually have a direction to go. One
Where are we
last thing.
going in the right direction?
I mean, as long as you follow the compass, you'll be going in the right direction. So you won't need to do any survival checks because you actually know where you're going now.
Sick.
So now here's the thing. Who all is fishing right now?
I'm
Because-
fishing.
I'm going to fish.
You're going to fish. We have Gildar fishing. We have Mr. Whiskers fishing as well. Cool.
Oh god. Oh
So,
no.
Four
The
of the
cat
6
is
poles
fishing.
are in use. Yes, the cat is fishing. I will roll for them as well.
Yeah, I'm not.
They will
yeah,
only
I'm,
get one roll. I'm not going to keep rolling for the NPCs, but you
yeah, I'm
may
not
fish
fishing.
one.
That's yeah, I'm not fishing. That's I don't fish.
Fair enough. Give Gildar will get one eventually, so I'm going to roll him an athletics check.
After finding out that there's a dead body in here, I'm just gonna scour the ship for any other nooks and crannies that we may have missed, just on the off chance that there is no one.
There's no one else.
If you
That's-
need any
yes.
help, I can fit in a hole that's 1 inch.
This is true. Yeah, you can keep looking around. You can roll me a investigation check, and while you do that, what did the others roll for their survival for the fishing?
I rolled a nat 20!
Nat 20. I
12.
Hey, yo.
Oh, fog.
so
Dirty 12.
damn, and dirty 12 for you. Mollusk, you don't get anything for the first 30 minutes.
Pulls out a sea wasp
Oh.
that feeds us for 10 days.
So for Issa, hold on, I'm gonna grab something real fast. Let me see. Is that another nat 20? I'm not looking right now.
Yes!
Yes!
No way, dude!
Okay.
Holy balls, man!
So, Issa, you're gonna
This
get.
is my best luck streak ever.
The
Y'all are
only
doing
time
great.
Reed and I rolled good, we usually roll bad.
I'm so happy for y'all. Okay, so we're gonna knock these out of the ballpark.
So-
We're gonna hit up Issa's because she had already rolled first, and this was going on before this. And then we're gonna hit up your nat 20. So with your nat 20, you're gonna get advantage on your athletics check for this, Issa. So you
Okay.
are going to start wrestling with this fish. As now you have to reel it in. It's a nat 20, so that's why you get your advantage. You'll have advantage throughout this entire thing. I will roll for it. Okay. So with advantage, you get to roll twice. Okay. The first one, you tie with the fish. So you can feel this, like, you're tugging pretty hard with that 16. But, like, this fish is holding its ground right now. It is, like, right now it's a stalemate. So the two of you kind of are just, like, basically going back at it. Like, trying to just reel this fish in. Go and roll me another one. We'll go again.
Okay, another 16?
Alright, so you got another 16 and a 6. Alright, so this one, you start making some progress on it. It seems to be a bigger fish. So this one, you won't just need one success if you're already in a stalemate to get it, unlike a smaller fish. So you start seeing, like, you're starting to manage to reel it in a bit. And you're starting to see its shadow start to come more into light. You're starting to realize this is kind of a big fish.
Guys, this is a big fish.
So you're going to roll me another athletics check.
Okay, a 15.
Okay, This time, the fish starts to win a bit. And you're back into that same position of where it's starting, where like you guys are in a stalemate again. As like, you were starting to get some ground on it, and then it's just like, it just starts yanking you forward a bit. And with that nat 20, unless it gets a nat 20, it does not. So this will count as 2 successes. So you are one more success, and you'll be able to win this. You start tugging back at this thing, and you're like stretching your body back essentially, as you're like trying to reel
muscles.
it in. Hell yeah. So go and roll me one last athletics check, hopefully. That's a good roll on you, but this thing also rolled well.
19.
Oh shit, I don't know why I rolled twice. Damn. Fuck, okay. You will lose this one. So you're now...
Fish rolled 20?
It rolled a natural 19 on the first roll. And then second roll, which I don't know why I rolled that, so that one just doesn't matter. So it, again, tugs back. And so now you just need 2 successes now. You're at that area.
Okay. But the advantage is 19, but I did roll that one trying to get the advantage.
Okay.
Hopefully that didn't count.
Mollis would offer to help.
Okay, here's the thing. Your fishing, Mollis, you wouldn't be able to... Actually, I guess technically you could prop up your fishing pole onto the side, so it'll be fine. You can give them another advantage, so that 2 advantages on this one specifically, on this next roll. So you got a nat 1, and did you roll the other advantage yet?
Yeah, it was the 19 right there.
19.
That was the first one I rolled.
So here's the thing. Nat 1s normally overrule. Same thing with nat 20s. So you have one more extra roll because of Mollis. So maybe if you get lucky, you can get nat 20 and overroll that nat 1. That is a no. So you will start to lose your ground a bit, as you're now back at a stalemate. Again. Alright, so I'm going to do this because I don't want this to go on forever. It's going to be a final push. So you will have Mollis's help, so you'll have double advantage. And it will be versus this fish. This is literally just alright, don't fuck up. Just don't roll, oh god. Okay.
I was gonna offer to take over. That was what I more meant by helping.
I'm gonna be honest. That you should clarify that from the beginning, because I was thinking more of like, normally when people say that, normally they just mean like, yeah, I'm gonna like come from like behind and like help, essentially.
Yeah,
you're gonna
you
come from behind?
God.
Bro.
So as this begins to happen, you do this next tug, right? And you're like tugging away at this, you're like, fuck, wait, no. And you start feeling your body begin to slip, and you're like, wait, shit. Roll me a acrobatics check.
I'm gonna shoot him with the Eldritch Blast, I swear.
Come on, you got this.
Okay, what's my acrobatics? Oh, this is looking for some.
Come on, what you got?
11. Oh, started off really good.
Okay. So here's what happens. You are like tugging away at this thing. You start feeling your body begin to slip. You're like, crap. I need to like grab onto something or just do something. And you try to like use like the slime on like the bottom end of your body to like try and wrap onto the barricade. But it just slips. And you fall into the water. And as you fall into the water...
I'm gonna fight this fish in the fucking water.
You come face to face with a shark.
Oh my god.
So,
yes.
Roll me initiative. As you are in the water with a shark.
Ooplex versus
I'm
the shark.
gonna jump into the water.
Every round you are in here, you will absorb a foot of water.
Oh god!
I like to think Chrono doesn't have any clue what's happening. He's just kind of like, wow. I feel like I'm missing out on something right now.
The sharks first. Roll me
Oh,
initiative as
what
well,
was that
Molly.
splashing noise?
Yeah.
I'll roll initiative, yeah.
You'll roll initiative.
There's just a... Moss just like, shit. And just jumps into the water because he's just like, god damn it.
I mean, as much as I want to help, you guys will have to help me if I try to help.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's my disadvantage on initiative. There you go, I got dirty 20.
Why do you have disadvantage?
Because I'm I'm cautious.
Uncautious?
It's overly cautious.
Oh,
It's a flaw
okay.
that Moss has.
Gotcha, flaw feet, understood. Cool. Yeah, so, yeah, with that dirty 20, you will still go first, though. And then it will be the shark and then Issa.
Yeah, so I'm
It
gonna
is right
try
beside
to.
Issa.
Ah.
I'll put the icon down, actually. I need to do that for you.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
He is essentially, I mean, like, it yoinked you forward, so it won't be able to be behind you, but it is, like, right here. Also, I need to adjust to where you technically would be. You got to pull this far. Yeah, so you got pulled away, essentially, I think that is, like, yeah, 15, like, basically 10 feet off and away from the ship.
The mollusk will then swim forward, and he's just going to punch this thing because it's like the fuck off, also die.
Fair, fair.
And if he's going to also actually Moss is going to punch the thing and take his bonus action to essentially attempt to grapple it,
Okay.
so it can't swim off.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll my to hit with my punch.
All right.
Woo! What's my fucking to hit?
What is your to hit, huh?
It's a 7.
7. Hell yeah.
Hopefully that hits.
That hits the shark. Yes, a 23 will hit. I don't think it's wearing any armor. Yeah.
You don't know. It could have high dexterity.
Turns out it's a fish man this entire time.
Damn.
I swear, if this is a were shark, we're screwed.
Fish
I
shark.
don't care
Were
who the
shark.
fuck you are. You're dying.
It's actually just a really strong human in like a giant shark foam costume.
And then I will roll my athletics.
Okay.
Plus. There's my athletics.
Okay, and so you like basically punch this thing near the nose area, essentially trying to like stun it, and then as soon as it like flinches, you just grapple onto it.
Yeah.
So it's like wriggling around in your hands right now, as it is now the shark's turn. The shark. So, okay, gotcha. So it would like I want to mention this because this isn't a small shark. I'd say it's probably like a great white, essentially.
Oh god.
So you're like grappling its body.
How did I get a great white?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you are like
Possibly good
grappling.
eating.
Yeah. You're grappling its body essentially, and it's like reeling around, and it's gonna be taking you now, as it begins
Christ.
swimming like a madman, and it's gonna take you all the way over here.
That sounds about right.
As it swims further away from the ship, and it is going to try to throw you off. And that is a 16 plus 5 to its athletics. That is a 21. Roll me a competing athletics.
Okay.
You managed to grapple it. Now you gotta manage to hold that grapple.
Oh boy. 26.
Alright, you will be able to stop it from that. That was one action. It will use its bonus action to continue to try and break out of this. That is a 15 plus 5. Dirty 20. You're gonna have to roll again.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not gonna at least get to be able to attack, but essentially, like, it begins writhing around, just like swimming in circles, just trying to like break free of this grapple before it would finally shake you off.
Okay.
As that is a shark and basic turn essentially. Issa.
All right.
Ooblax, it is your turn.
If I threw an Eldritch Blast at the shark, would it hit Malice?
Would it hit Mollusk? You are shooting
Oh
at
wait,
a
if
very
I do it
thin
bad,
angle.
if I do it bad.
If you do it bad, you have a shot at hitting him. Yes, but that's like it's like
Actually, I'll
okay.
move. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, isn't it like on like the surface just floating there?
move right here.
Yeah. So
Oh,
like,
actually, I can move right here.
okay,
Wait,
yeah.
what is the swim speed?
Your swim speed. So basically, your swim speed would be whatever your movement is, and then cut in half.
Oh fuck,
So what is your current movement? Is it 30?
it's 30.
Okay, so you'd have 15 movement speed right now. But I want to mention that, yeah, you, unless like you actually actively use like athletics to try and dive under, you naturally float. So where are you going with this 15? I'm guessing you're at least trying to get an angle so that way you don't risk hitting Mollusk.
Yeah, I can swim right here, but that's
Okay.
a bit farther from the ship.
Yeah, so you swim a little bit more to the right so you don't risk hitting Mollusk as much. So the only way you'd be able to hit him possibly if you fuck up is if you do a nat 1. That's the only way right now. Yeah, so that's fine. So go ahead and roll your to hit. What are you doing, Eldritch Blast?
Yes, sir.
Dissident
Alright.
whispers the shark.
May I remind you,
Would
cantrips
it
can...
work?
I mean, it's psychic damage, technically, yes. I will also mention that a cantrip can be used as both an action and a bonus action. So you can double Eldritch Blast
Okay.
if you want, or you could go spell and cantrip, or however you want to do
I would
this.
love to do a double Eldritch Blast. Okay, 19 hit.
Alright, that will hit.
Sweet.
Fucking long boy enemy.
Okay, 7.
Hell yeah. So the 7 won't hit. Or is that the damage? That's the damage, my bad.
That's the
Yeah,
damage,
so
that's
that's
the
7 damage. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna put that down. Alright.
Another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
7!
Damn, let's go!
What the fuck?
Oh wait, no, that's not the damage. My bad. I blinked.
So wrong.
I had a ditz move. I had a ditz move. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Let me just reroll for the Eldritch Blast.
No. It's good. It's good. Okay, yeah. So you missed the second one, but you do nail him on the first one. You see, like basically, you hit the shark like near the middle, like of its like side of its body, essentially, with that first Eldritch
Yeah, I
Blast.
was aiming for the eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna hit it in the eyes. It would essentially just kind of like it would kind of like flinch and like move its head to the right as it kind of gets hit by this one, and just kind of squirms out of the way of the second shot. As Mollusk, it is now your turn.
Alright.
Also, you now have a foot of extra water in you. Keep that in mind.
Oh, I want a foot of something else.
Huh?
Milk. Juice.
Hell yeah. All right.
Not water.
Amazing.
What's Moss doing?
I'm punching it.
Damn.
Flurry of blows.
Thought this was one of your people.
No, it's a shark and it's actively trying to eat one of my crewmates.
Oh, are you racist?
Yeah, I didn't know you're racist against your own people, man.
He ain't a Grieger, so I don't give a shit.
Fair enough.
It's just a shark, they're food.
Oh, man.
Fish are food, not friends.
For real.
Kriegers view everything as food. That should be mentioned. If it breathes, it can be eaten.
Lord.
Oh, man.
It's my first to hit.
Okay.
That's a nat one.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
But wait, I am grappling it now that I'm thinking about that.
That is fair. Yeah, so, well, actually, no, because Mary broke free of the grapple.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
So that first one will hit. Second one, with that nat 1, I'll get into that bit. Go and roll your damage first.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna bite my arm.
You'll find out.
I'm just.
It doesn't
that's
have many
just my-
options, though. It's a
No,
shark.
it does. It will either bite me, slap me with its tail,
Or
or
ram you.
bite me. Yeah, or ram me. It's one of the three. I'm taking damage.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
All
I
right.
rolled 7 damage.
It's looking pretty crippled. There's a lot of blood coming from this thing. But you
Oh,
punch
God.
this thing, and you go in immediately for another punch, and it just snaps its head back after that first punch and just bites down on your arm. I'm going to roll some
Ow.
damage here.
Ow.
As that is a sharp
really-
bite.
I
Grant,
really hope it lets go and doesn't start swimming.
as this is 6 piercing damage, as it bites down on your arm, and
Ow.
its turn begins. As will it choose to grapple? Yes, it will. Let me roll
Oh,
for
no.
athletics.
I didn't get
Alright.
my action because I got bit.
Yep, but normally when it comes to grappling, you still have to roll. It's normally what people roll for athletics, because it's contesting. So you still get to roll your athletics to see if you get dragged.
Oh boy, let's see where I'm going, buds. +9 is the one thing I'm good at. Oh no.
Okay.
So yeah, dirty 15.
Dirty 15. Okay, so with that dirty 15. Yeah, no, that's not gonna make it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I figured.
It got a 13 plus 5, so. Yeah, no, so it's gonna start dragging you further. I'm going to measure it. Gotcha. It starts dragging you even further. As it drags you 40 feet away from Ublex. On the bright side, it's swimming in the same direction as the ship. So you're at least not getting further away from the ship. But it starts just dragging you. It's like basically shaking its teeth because it is grappled. Because it's grappled you, it technically has just free damage onto you because that kind of guarantees a hit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't have to roll it to hit. I'm just doing the damage. By the way, make sure to update your health in Roll20.
Oh yeah, I was updating it in D&D Beyond.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's good for me to know on your actual thing as well, because that way I can make sure I'm not killing you by accident. Though it can still happen, but like that way I know where you're at. As you take another 5 piercing damage.
That's wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you shouldn't be dead already. But yeah, you take another 5 piercing damage as it just like starts biting down, just basically shaking its head violently.
So and then
as you can notice that it has gone into a blood frenzy. In a crippled state, sharks in my world go into a blood frenzy because blood is in the water, meaning that multi-attack opens up.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
As
Go
will
for
get
it, bud.
One more attack in. Now I'm rolling
Nice.
another
Yep.
d6. You were lucky it rolled minimum damage, as it does 3 piercing damage. As once again, it's just that same thing. It's just constantly shaking you, is what it's doing. Ublex, it is now your turn.
It is time.
It is time.
I am bloodied.
Oh my god, you're so far.
There's like a purplish reddish blood
Oh,
that is
but
now
I can
filling
eat
the
that.
water from Mollusk.
You're lucky, by the way, because the one thing that you would know as mollusk is not a like nature check. It's just you would know this because you're ocean people.
Yeah.
Great whites are solo swimmers, meaning that they wouldn't have a pack with them. Some sharks do swim with a pack, meaning that at least you don't have to worry about other sharks coming up because they smelled blood. Ublex, you're swimming back? Is that what you're doing?
Angling myself.
Okay, angling yourself. Alright. Also, you now have 2 feet of water.
Holy shit. Yeah, I can throw an Eldritch Blast right there.
Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, you throw your Eldritch Blast. Roll your to hit.
Does 15 hit?
That will hit. So, go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, 5 damage.
That is just enough to kill this thing.
Yeah.
And since it's a direct 0, you know what's great about that? You don't ruin the meat.
We can eat it! I yell.
As this
Boom,
thing,
boom,
as this thing gets murked by this out of nowhere Eldritch Blast, you feel the grip of it let go, Mollusk. And by the way, I want to mention something, Ublex.
Yeah.
You're level 3, meaning your absorption training has gone up. You can hold up to 4 feet of water before it starts causing you problems.
Yes, I don't have to be a short king.
Yeah, you don't. Are you gonna head back?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Malice is gonna grab the shark with him, but I don't know. I should. But
Yeah,
I already
I've
moved.
got the shark.
Okay,
I've got it
so
with one arm.
roll
and
me an
I've,
athletics.
The other problem is I don't know how good my right arm is if that's the one it fucking chomped down on.
Oh, it definitely did. So roll me
Yeah,
athletics, because there's a shot you might not be able to swim that well right now.
I've got my tail at least, so I can propel myself. It's just a matter of getting out of the boat.
Yeah. So you might end up needing help. You'll need help. So
Yeah,
you're
no.
able to like grab
should
onto this
help.
shark and kind of like propel yourself forward to like bring it up to like the main area at least. But you try like pulling yourself up with just like that one arm, and you're realizing, one, it's gonna be hard to bring yourself up with just one arm, but also two, your arm is in agony.
So I think it's Shindayo that can hear this because of where Mollis is at.
Yeah.
He just hears just a seething breathing.
Great.
As Mollis is just breathing through gritted teeth as this sort of like, I am holding onto the boat with my injured arm because my other arm has to hold onto the fucking shark.
I want to mention, the two people that would have been up top that kind of like watched this would have been Korori and Shindayo. I forgot to move her icon. I will also mention Ublex. I'm just double checking down. Are you just immediately heading up and go climb over and you can just help him up that way, or are you swimming over to help him? So I understand what's going on.
I'm climbing up and going over there.
So by the time you get fully up, you'll have like 3 feet of water. But you're not carrying anything, so you won't really need to
I'm
roll.
big!
Yeah. Disperse it however you
I'm gonna flex to Shindayo, whatever his name is. I keep forgetting his name.
Shindayo, that's correct.
Shindayo. I'm gonna flex how much taller I am. I'm gonna look cool and mysterious.
If I remember correctly, I think I said he was like 5'11". So like you went from 3 feet to 6 feet essentially.
I'm taller than him.
That's just in blob mode. If you went to your human man mode, for example, I think that would make you 8 feet tall.
8?
Yeah, if you stood up like that. Unless like you
going
condensed
man
it
mode.
down to specific parts of the body, so you could be shorter than that. But otherwise, you'd be 8 feet naturally.
I'm going man mode.
Hell yeah. So the three of you guys can help Mollis up essentially with this Great White. Great Whites weigh quite a bit, if I remember correctly. That's the other thing with this.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Mollis was not. He knew there was no shot he was getting it up the boat.
They are
it's
pretty
genuinely
fucking
that
big,
thing of-
fun fact.
So
Yeah,
they
no.
typically weigh, I just looked into it, they typically weigh from 1,500 pounds to 2,400. So we're going to
We've
go
got
middle
food.
range. This thing's around maybe like 1,800 pounds.
So we've got food, guys.
So
We're
just
totally
need
fine.
one ton.
Yeah. You're going to need help, but if you can get up there, you've got food for a good while. These people are gonna help you out, though.
I can lift 600 pounds on my own.
Okay. I'm going to look and see what they can do. Shindayo, your max weight capacity, this is where we're going to go off here, is carrying capacity is 150. We're going off carrying, not push, drag, or lift. That was your carrying, correct?
No, that was my push, drag, or lift.
We need, technically you're doing carrying, because you're, I guess technically you are lifting. Dude, that's so vague, because carrying technically fits with lifting.
Carrying,
That's so
I think, is what's
stupid.
on your carrying's what's on your person constantly. Lifting is
I
when you're
guess.
trying to just move other shit.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, at some points, that just doesn't feel like that's the right way that should be mentioned. But I get the main gist of it. All right, so we have 300, and then you said 600 on yours, so that's 900. I'm gonna put this onto a calculator, so that way I can keep up with this. We have Korori who's coming in with hers. That is a total of 510 for her. The orc is coming into play here. That's 1,410. So we only need 400 more. Please tell me. God. Okay, please tell me who else is over here that was helping out. Ublex, what is your carrying capacity?
How do I even figure out a carrying capacity?
Right, you don't use D&D Beyond, right? Yours
You
is
really
physical?
should.
I normally recommend it because it also allows me to kind of keep an eye on your sheet if I need to fix anything.
Okay.
So if you ever want to convert it, I do recommend that. It is up to you, but I do recommend
I
that
don't know how
ahead
to
of
do
time.
that.
I can always we only sit down on like a VC if you ever want, and I can run you through it. Just give me a day. I'll be more
It's
than happy
really
to.
easy to use D&D Beyond.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
what's your strength? What's your strength, Ublex? Is it 12?
10 plus 2. Wait, what would be?
Do I have anyone that's
So,
plus 2? I can go
12.
for it. So 12. 12.
360.
360. Okay.
That's
So-
our lift.
You are slightly shy of it. So what you're going to do is that I'll have.
I can eat some damage. Trying to lift it.
I
Because
don't-
I'm basically having to pull with my arm. I'm the one in the water, so I'm kind of the one that's actually like gonna suffer for the extra weight.
Essentially, the main two people that are going to be struggling here is going to be you and Ublex, because Ublex doesn't have a proper, like, they're not a fully solid being, so that's going to be a little rough to try and help out with this. So the two of you are going to roll athletics check. Even if you guys had met that capacity and you didn't need to roll athletics check, you were still taking damage because you're holding this thing with your injured arm.
I'm holding
Nat
myself.
20 on athletics.
Nice.
20 on
You
athletics.
don't even need to bother with Mollis. Mollis, you feel Ublex's like slimy body, essentially just kind of like
Okay.
just, what?
Nothing.
Essentially just kind of like grab onto like your entire torso and just start lifting you. That way you can like go up with the shark, essentially. So
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a crane. Think of like a mechanical crane used in construction.
Buff
they act like
Ublex
that.
mode.
Yeah. But yeah, between the help of everybody, you guys would just be able to get this up, no problem. You will.
The mabs are really helping Ublex.
Is my
Hell
arm
yeah.
injured?
Well, it's like something that like once you get if you take it to the medic, he can heal it. It won't be a problem. But it's just like you'll take 3 damage just to like strenuous damage to the muscles. But like,
Yay.
there's a decent amount of blood marks. I do recommend getting it patched up because there's blood kind of still lightly coming out of that. Those were bite marks
Less-
of a shark.
Let's
Less
use your
lightly-
blood as bait
less-
and get more sharks profit.
Alright, so Mollis calmly walks down towards the medic, dripping black blood.
Yep.
It's fine. He just calmly walks under Bridget like, what's up, bud? It's fine. It's almost just like fucking ow.
I want to mention.
Okay, Proto would definitely see Mollis watching her. He would just kind of lean over and go, Mollis? What the fuck happened?
Shark.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Wait, where did the shark come from?
Look at the front of the deck. It's just the most-
Proto's just gonna pass out.
It's the most like it's just that fucking pain of my fucking arm.
Wait, wait, you can eat sharks?
Yeah, they taste kind of like blood though.
Okay, I don't want to ask any further, but cool, yay, cool, sharks, yay.
Yeah.
We
Man,
have
I love
real.
we
sharks.
have plenty of food now. Quite
Yeah.
literally, that is 1,800 pounds
Adding
of
to
food.
inventory,
We're
one
fine.
great pound shark, one
I-
great white shark.
I
Oh
want to
my
also
God.
mention that you guys also, you look over at Gildart, who has a bucket. He has 5 fish in there. He has put carp in
Oh
there.
my god.
Gildart, the fucking ghost!
And then you see Mr. Whiskers, who is up grumpily, standing over with a fishing rod, annoyed that not a single fish is bit.
Gildart's flexing, he's a good fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we technically have 900 rations of shark meat
Yep.
Holy
Wait, really?
because each ration is 2 pounds in D&D.
Yep. Granted,
Holy shit,
you'll need to
oop.
make sure that you salt it. Eventually, these can become spoiled, so it won't last
Shark
forever.
jerky?
That is an option.
I
That
was
is an
not
option.
Smoke the
Ublex gonna
smoke the
start
shark
prepping the
meat.
shark.
Yeah.
We
Like-
could do that.
You could. It would at least last
Shark
you for
jerky.
like a good few months, I would say. Like, honestly.
Smoked and cured shark jerky.
That was my catchphrase right there. Yep, I'm important to the party.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, man.
I'm just picturing, I'm just trying to think on what the fuck Pike's gonna say when he looks up as he's burned, sees Wallace walked in with a bleeding arm that was clearly mauled by a fucking shark. It's almost, what the fuck?
Kieran,
Oh wait, I could have killed you in hindsight. Oh well.
I mean, there's a difference though. If you healed him, like I've said before
Oh
with this in the
right,
past,
right.
this is something that the podcast hasn't heard, but I said it in DMs. So his form of healing, because he is a monk of mercy, his healing will technically heal up their HP, but it won't fix injuries or internal damage. It can only do like external healing, essentially. So something like this, that wouldn't really work. So that's where you need people that can do things like cure wounds. That's where clerics kind of come in more as a necessity to a degree. Clerics and paladins, that's where those actually have a use. Yeah, so you would, Mollis, you come down and you just like show him your arm. he just looks at you and just go, how does this keep happening? Alright, give me your arm. Let's do this.
Mollis is the most like, what's up, bud? Yep, I've gotten almost killed again.
That
It's
explains
fine.
all the footsteps that randomly started happening.
He just hears the whole crew moving. He's like, why'd I hear a splash? A second splash. A lot of God damn it.
You get 11 HP back, and it'll like basically close up the majority of the wound.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm missing 3 hit points. The
There you
Mollis
go.
is actually gonna keep talking to him.
All right,
So here's the thing he wanted to discuss with Pike, actually.
go for it.
He's actually going to talk to Pike about the controlling his anger and instincts effectively.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mollis she's like, I don't know if you want to wait on this, but I know that you'd offered to help me more control my own mind.
Yes, right. I talked about that. I'd love to help. Okay.
I'm willing to totally wait until you're not
Yes, I would have.
bedridden.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. My mind's still not fully in the clear.
I more wanted to let you know that I did want to do that. It's just less of a right now and more of when you can move.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you understand at least. I'm more than happy to as soon as I fully recover. But magic's been working pretty well, which is a good thing. You can tell, like, this is like a little update. The burn marks aren't looking anywhere near as bad as it was before. So it's now getting to the point where the majority is starting to close up. But those are definitely leaving scars.
Badass.
Yeah, except because this is like burn scars over almost the entire body,
Oh.
it's not pretty to look at. Yeah. It's essentially just like over like the majority parts of its face, neck. You're talking like arms, shoulders, chest, legs. It's just not look good. But he's doing what he can to heal it. That's the best he can do. But he'll just go, give me like maybe 5 more days. I should be in commission by then. Hopefully.
Oh, we have a giant compass in the middle of the boat now.
What?
I don't know. A giant stone compass appeared, and we're now sailing in the direction it's pointing. We have no idea when we're gonna arrive.
Did a god intervene?
I don't think it was a god. I think it had something to do with the blob.
Gotcha. I know. I really need to talk to that blob at some point. I need to understand what's going on with them.
It's the most. I think it had to do with the blob. I don't know.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, my god never let me know about anything, so it must be connected to them if that's the case. Alright, well, I'll talk to them at some point. Good, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, like, hey, we have a direction. No idea when we're gonna get to the island, though. Oh, why? A giant stone compass in the middle of the boat.
Yeah.
Fucking lovely.
Oh, man. But yeah, the rest of the day will kind of just go by, and you guys will get to head to sleep.
Wait, what about my nat 20?
Oh, right, what was the nat 20 on? I completely forgot. Thank
For
you for reminding me.
investigating the rest of the ship.
Okay, so is there anything specific that you're looking for with an investigation? Or just...
Any kind of secret any kind of secret passage, anything that, because
Yeah.
after finding dead bodies, I would really, really rather scour this place for anything that could possibly be anything that could possibly be like left
That's
behind or something.
Yeah, so you can, with that nat 20, you're like scouring through this. Now, I will say this. Luckily, you're not finding any passageways or hidden things. You're not finding any dead bodies, no maggots. There's, you do find some random fungus kind of growing in a corner. Don't worry about that.
Not eating that.
Yeah.
Worry about that. Worry about that.
No.
It's fine.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You would find a love letter that that one of the Navy soldiers that was here left. That's basically it though.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is, but like I know like it sucks because yes, it's a nat 20. But there was
There's
really
nothing
nothing
left.
else for me to give you. Yeah, that was like the last thing that could have been found that you guys hadn't found yet.
Oh wow.
Um,
Okay.
At least we know.
Yeah, to be honest,
Yeah,
that's kind of
okay.
like a good way of confirming for sure. Hey, nothing
Okay.
else is here.
Good.
Yeah. That being said, before
Nat 20 in the empty room. There's
so
a fucking chair.
there's a chair. Don't ask why. The rest of the day would go by. You guys can just kind of do your normal idle things. And eventually night would hit. And right before we close off, you will start to hear. Actually, Mollis, what time do you normally stay awake till? Because I know you're normally the last one up, if I remember correctly.
Like midnight, a little bit after that is when Mollis usually goes to sleep.
Cool. So you would begin to hear flapping of wings.
Aw.
And then you would hear a thud. And another thud. And another thud. And another thud. It sounds like a flock has chosen to land on the boat. But you're looking around and you're realizing those aren't birds at all.
Are they?
So I'm on the fucking ship, oh god, hey buds.
As you are looking an Azamar in the face, I'm going to grab this real quick.
Oh, at least it's not talking. Anyway.
Yeah, actually,
I'm
this is also the wrong music too. This is the wrong music. Awesome. I'm doing too good tonight. I fucked up so many things tonight. Good job, me. So
Yeah, you're doing great, man.
Thank you,
It's fine. I
appreciate it.
feel that.
I appreciate
I
it.
feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level when I'm doing.
I just look back to NPC visuals, Kodama, and then I sent the picture, and then Issa saying smash, and then everyone else saying pass. Damn. Come on, man. He's got something going for him. Come on, give him a shot.
Look, me and Reed
I'll
have
let him.
fine tastes, okay?
So
Blind taste.
as you
Oh.
see this Lady Asmar look you dead in the eyes with this conviction built in her eyes. It is this like blue eyes, like white hair, white wings, like it is very obvious she is a paladin. There's like silver armor, golden like designs that go around it. And you see her immediately pull out a greatsword and point it toward Mollis and go, I'm here for the one who stole what belongs to my god. Are you Usagi?
Oh!
And that's where we're ending off.
Oh my god, it's a fucking amulet! Oh no.
And
shit.
will see you all next Sunday. Thank you all for watching. You all have a good night and Merry Christmas. Hee hee.